that product blew up on TikTok, and that happened twice. One was like a LED sphere. Um, it's just like a glass ball, and then
Yeah,
it's got like a picture on the inside, like of a planet or like a reindeer or something like that.
most of not most a lot of the products that my friend has been really successful with has always been random LED stuff, like these like hockey
Mm-hmm.
puck lights that you put under furniture or like cabinets or whatever, like
Oh
magnetic
yeah.
lights or like these like these like tree things that have these like LED. I don't even know. They're like the how do I describe it? You know those like those fiber cables or whatever that have the lights in them. They're like that. They
Yeah,
look
yeah,
like
the LED strip.
yeah. It's like random LED stuff. Those always
They seem to be like those things are always.
they seem to be consistent in
Uh
in
huh.
in converting the sales.
Yeah. Well, the reason he talked to me about it with that I didn't listen to him because it happened twice with two products, and but this one specifically was like it's good, like ambiance. And yeah, but what is that doing? Like, how is that helping? Like, uh, that benefits to the per. Well, it may not be physically benefiting them, but it's like it makes their room look cool, or they have like a blank space and they can just buy that, put it on their counter, and things like that. But he talked me out of it, so I went with a fidget toy that I'm not going to do anymore.
Okay, okay.
I need to be on the lookout for another product. Yeah, I had the Auto DS, like the third party
Mm-hmm.
logistics setup. I had the Shopify synced with that. I had the quote for the product. I had the pictures ready. I had the pricing ready.
You know, there was a drop shipping store that I wanted to start at some point, like that I actually want to do, but I don't. Not right now. The thing is, it's like the strategy for me with drop shipping is I use it to pierce some industry. So whatever industry I want to get into, I start off with drop shipping in that industry. It's basically just like a
Like the
like
tactics you used in it, or you actually use drop shipping?
no. I mean, if I want to get into a business, I think a good way. I think that's the best use for drop shipping. For me, at least, I don't think I can make a ton of money with drop shipping, but I think I can use it to subsidize like in the same way if I have some if I'm making some product or whatever, I'm trying to like collect like if I'm trying to start that business, I could start off by collecting purchase orders and taking that money and starting the business like that before I even manufacture any products. So this could be like a way to transition. I sell somebody else's product, and then once I get it kicked off, then I could manufacture it myself and run that business. My like be in that business and not just put my label on some Chinese product or sell Chinese product on my website. So
Yeah, that was my problem. This product was from China, but I was gonna try it out and see what it was like, see if it was worth it. Um, but it's just not. But like with the third party the Auto DS thing, you can choose like on a filter. They got products on there to help you out, and you can filter like that is that's manufactured in America. Like you can choose what country it's manufactured in, which is a good thing because I'm going to do that without a doubt. Because you can, it's going to be quicker shipping. The customer is going to be more happy. because they're going to get their product quicker instead of like waiting a whole month waiting, not knowing if they're going to get it or not. You know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You got any niches that you would actually want to drop ship in that you would actually be interested, like something that you could dive deep into and actually enjoy exploring the marketing of and all that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I was just basically looking for what products looked good. Um, I know once I get the product, I can look for a niche within that product. Like we took a course for the drop shipping thing, and this guy was using a like therapy cup thing. It's like a suction cup that you put on your, I guess, muscles, and it like sucks it, and it like I don't know, it does something with the blood circulation. And he was giving examples like because it's like therapy for your muscles, you can get into the boxing niche, or you can find some like football player
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
and get them to advertise it.
That could be cool. There was this one idea, by the way, that I had. If you want to take this idea, I'm not going to do anything with it, but I still have my note here. I could send you what's on the note. But it was like, do you know about like I forgot what it was. You know, like baby versions of like fruits and vegetables and those kinds of things, like baby corn and all that.
Yeah.
So I was chilling with my mom, and she had like baby plums. I didn't even know that existed. But like thinking about it now, I'm like, there's a baby version for everything, you know? Like people are so obsessed with cute. Like if you look at just what like human psychology, people are so entranced and so like they're slaves to their desire to be around cuteness, you know? Like people literally deformed
Yeah.
wolves into domesticated dogs just for the sake of cuteness. Like so many dogs live in like a prison basically. Like and I had a dog. I'm not even saying dog ownership site, but like so many like girls in like Beverly Hills will like keep their dogs in like the like they'll feed them absolute like food that dogs should not be eating. They'll be like they'll have hella genetic deformities and all this stuff. And it's like it's hell for these dogs. But it's all for the sake of cuteness. So if there is one thing that's for
Yeah.
sure, it's like there's a baby version of everything. There's a cute version of everything out there. So I'm like, shit, why don't I just make one of these Shopify stores, but I just throw everything on there. It's like a miniature version of everything. And it's like,
Yeah.
here, look at this, look at this. I'm about to send this through. It's like I randomly just saw that. I'm like, oh, that would be a cool little like thing to have on the store. You can make ads like this, cause it's just like oddly satisfying stuff, and making it with many things, just playing around with it. I feel like 3 million likes. I don't even know how many views. I don't know how to see how many views it has, but just like a mini shopping cart. So that was like one of the things I had in my note. or um like that. It was just everything but the mini version or the baby version. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make two stores, one mini store, one baby store, just cover all my bases. To have it be two different names, just in case one pops off
Oh,
and the other
does
one
that
doesn't.
thing work?
I doubt it.
Oh my, that's loud.
So like when I tried to start it, I was like, okay, I can't. It's actually a pretty difficult thing to do if I wanted to go through and with like the original thing, which was like baby carrots, baby corn, baby like all the food, all the consumables, because it's people consuming. They consume it. They're done. They want to buy more. It's not like one-time purchases.
Yeah.
But living things and organics and like food stuff that rots, you can't get any of that on AliExpress. So, and honestly, I did
You
not
can
get.
get like the what's it called? The collagens and things like that. Like there's vital proteins.
Nope.
Well, vital proteins they they started off with collagen and that came from AliExpress and now they're selling like now they're selling it in stores. Like they're huge. Every store we go to here, you see them on the shelves. And they started as drop shipping with AliExpress.
Collagen
And
proteins?
they're called vital proteins, but they started with collagen. And then now they have like other things, but they kept the same box and bottle that AliExpress gives you when you buy it from AliExpress. All they did was like slap a picture of a cow or something on there. That's it.
Huh.
That's all they did. They just slapped a picture on there and that was it. Everything, like all the wording was the same. Like a picture of the cow and then like vital proteins. They added that on there too. But like all the like every all the other wording and stuff was like the exact same.
Yeah, dude, this first video that I sent with the little like mini iPhone has 603,000 likes.
That's crazy.
So it's like people like kids on kids YouTube and all this stuff get obsessed with this stuff. This video has 5 million views, the snake one, which like I don't know, I thought that was cool. That's something I would want, honestly. Like me personally, I'd want like a mini snake like that, just like having my finger. This other iPhone one has 26 million views on a normal non-shorts video.
Yeah, it's for real crazy. I don't even know. It's crazy like what stupid stuff can go viral.
But I think it's pretty clear to see why this stuff is going viral. Like that stuff
Well,
gets good view. Like if you look at that, like look at that channel. It's literally called miniature cooking. Like this is exactly what I'm looking for. If I owned that channel, I would just sell everything in all those videos in the description. But I think they make all that stuff custom. I mean, it was really difficult to find stuff like that.
probably.
Yeah, but like that's just that's inspiration right there. If you wanted to, you know, just take my idea because I'm not going to do anything with it, dude. Look at
Well, I
this.
like that. Well,
Look at
the
this.
thing
Look
with
at
your
this one.
idea, it's taking like a niche and combining it into one store, which some people nowadays, like the course that we took, did not recommend it, but I don't see why not, because they're saying like pick one product and sell that one product, really focus on that one product.
Maybe that might be the way to go. It just
But
this was more
I
of
had
a
an
this was more of a, like a trying to dive deep and understanding the marketing of the psychology of the cue because I think that's like well, the more I think about it over the course of like weeks I think this understanding the psychology of like cuteness is has like ripple effects on like every other business in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I didn't like. I knew cute stuff, duh, but like, I didn't really like think about it.
Yeah, dude, look at this last video I sent you. 138 million views on a normal on a non-shorts.
That's crazy. That is crazy. That's a 2 hour video.
And this one right here, that
2 hour video.
there's another video called another channel called Mini Yummy. I just saved all the channels because I'm like, I saved one video from each channel so I could just have it there and just go through the channels. This is another channel if you want to go through that one. You could probably go through the videos and see um, like if there's anything in those videos that you could sell.
Yeah.
Also on AliExpress, I did find like baby Uggs boots and those kinds of things. Like not just food, but like just baby versions of like normal things.
Mm-hmm.
Like let me see.
I'll actually.
Like there's this right here. These are all like this is all garbage. It's BS. Like um it's useless and a kid might see it and they might be impressionable and impulse and go like, "Mom, I want this." And then they'll play with it for 10 seconds and then never play with it ever again for the rest of their lives and maybe throw it
Yeah,
away.
that's
Yeah.
another good point that you just said. Like, it's got to be something that, preferably something where you can make like a monthly subscription on. That way they keep on coming back. You know?
Maybe. I
But like,
personally wouldn't go
not
for
you
that
don't
with
have to
this.
do you don't have to do a monthly subscription. But I'm saying like pick something where people will come back and probably want more. You
Yeah.
know, don't pick just like one thing that's a one-time use forever.
Also,
Like, and they don't.
I
You know.
do think it's a good idea to focus on just one product, but I personally, it's like that's where the meta's evolved to. The meta of drop shipping is one product stores, like that just focus on one particular thing, and then maybe they'll expand and have like two or three products, maybe if that one product is successful. But my perspective is like, hey, the meta's always shifting. What if the right play actually is like if I want to get into the business long term, forget like making $100,000 and then the store crashes and some other big business talks to the people on like some the Chinese people that work in these factories and they go like, oh yeah, no, don't sell on AliExpress anymore, sell directly to us, we'll make it a big business, partner with us, instead of making $100,000 so some other big company can talk to some Chinese people so that they can make millions. Why not get into that business myself? You know. So my original thing was like, I wanted to make a particularly for consumables, like baby carrots, baby corn, baby leeks, baby scallops. I just like looked all this stuff up. I'm like, oh, what's baby versions of foods? Um,
Yeah.
and
You would have to. I don't know how the food would work exactly because you would have to find like a farm or something,
yeah,
like a farmer that that specifically like makes those
yep.
or grows those.
That's why I didn't do it. But and
Because that's not something you can just buy online and then resell.
yeah, that became
But
clear right in the beginning.
yeah,
But
like
also the reason why this store interested in me because I don't like this business. I honestly I don't care about it. I have no passion for it at all. It doesn't even interest me all that much, honestly. But when I thought about like the wide-reaching implications of the the psychology of the cute in like design and like technology and like I'm like looking around me. I got the same mic as you, by the way, the Blue Yeti. I'm like, this logo is definitely influenced by it in some way. Like everything is influenced by it, and so it influenced by realm of psychology in some way. I got these AirPods Pros in front of me. It's like clearly meant to resemble like unassuming, unthreatening, harmless, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought doing this business would give me a better intuition of it, and it would make like my understanding of business a lot more sophisticated. That's why I wanted to do it. Not actually because I thought there was any money in it, to be honest. Which I think there is potentially, but
There definitely is. It's just the consistency on posting videos on TikTok. Because if you do that, unless you get shadow banned, you're pretty much guaranteed to have a blow up at least with one video.
yeah, yeah.
That's just how TikTok works.
Also, if you do decide to get into it and you want to, build up like some intuition, those are some like articles that I just found and I bookmarked to like look at later. The psychology
Yeah.
of the small. I thought this was like
Uh-huh.
interesting to like look into, but I'm not making the store. If you want it, you could
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead and take that idea if you want, but I'm not gonna do anything with it.
But with dropshipping though, I don't think food is probably the best bet. You know?
Yeah, well, any of the other stuff as well, like the just mini related things.
Yeah, the mini stuff. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Yeah, the mini stuff is a good idea too. Like this. So this is the I can share my screen
But like,
when I'm on the suppliers
don't
thing.
hold me to it. Like if it doesn't work out, because
No, yeah,
I
yeah.
have no vision for like those AliExpress links that I sent. Those like that mini backpack or whatever. Honestly, I can't see how I could market that in a way that would actually make kids want to buy it. But
Yeah, yeah.
like those YouTube videos, like this like mini carrots in this mini blender next to this mini steak, if I could somehow get that to be sold, I feel like I have a vision. I have a like I could see in my head a way where it can definitely be sold. And like the video is 138 million views. It's like there's the market research right there. But
Yeah.
yeah, the other stuff, the stuff that's actually able to be sold, I have no vision for it. So don't you know hold me to it.
How do I? Oh. Like this right here. This is just all categories, nothing specific. But this is on the Auto DS. When I do from United States and then their suppliers, meaning like they know the suppliers like well. They can just call them up anytime.
Okay.
So it's going to be better customer service, which is going to be a plus. Everybody always says just have good customer service. So maybe, but this is just like the basic default products that pop up. Like the fan, if that's not saturated, that could be a good product. I just pretty much I just scroll and look. I don't necessarily look for a specific niche. Like obviously I won't use any like makeup stuff because I don't know how to do makeup. So I can't advertise that. I don't know
But
how.
does that like is there not an element of excitement in that for you of like, oh, this is an industry that I know nothing about. I could explore that and try my best to sell something in here. Well, actually, same thing
Well,
happened to
I
me.
did it. I did a 20 something hour course over the period of I don't even know. It was like a month, I guess. I did the course every single day plus some. So like I know like a good bit about it. I'm just trying to do something to get out of the 9 to 5. So I'm like drop shipping, okay, there's promise to it. It worked before. Um I know like the whole YouTube thing, they always post about drop shipping and then like half of them don't even do it themselves. But like it does work if you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the statistics, it does work whether they do it or not. Um but drop shipping also started like 5, 6 years ago, probably before that. And the people that caught on early, they're the ones that succeeded. There's people succeeding now, but not like when drop shipping first started. And I have a feeling like there's something like happening right now that's about to like blow up just like drop shipping did. And it's just like just you just got to find it early and be like the first
Hmm.
one to get to it.
And what do you think that could be?
I don't know, but I just know something like that is happening right now. And I know it for a fact. Just there's bound to be something about to I don't know, like how could you counteract a drop shipping? It could be something like that. Or it could be drop shipping some other drop shipper's product. I don't know. But a lot of this stuff is kind of saturated. That's pretty cool. It's a lot of research. Of course, I'm not in a good section of it right now, but it's a lot of research. And then once you find a product, you need to like do research on the product and see like how many other people are using that same product.
Do you have like you don't have a niche that you are interested in that you particularly enjoy, stuff that you would buy things from, that you could go like that you could understand the psychology of better and you can make good ads for because you understand how it could sell well because you would want it. Do you have a niche like that or no?
Yeah. Um yeah, so but like the thing is, so for one, like horseback riding, but that's been around so long, there's like nothing else new that you can really make. And I actually did do research and there's just I can't find anything new. That's because I mean, people have been riding horses ever since BC probably. But like, so I mean, they kind of came up with everything that they need by this time.
Makes
And then also
sense.
skateboarding. Um, there's always something with skateboarding that you could probably do.
You want another idea?
I'm all for ideas.
Okay, but this one, if you make this store and it becomes successful, I want 10% of the profit. Okay?
Okay.
So this one I do have a bit of a vision for, and I wanted to start this. Like, thing is, I tried drop shipping in general. I hate drop shipping. That I just can't do. I'm honestly kind of lucky to have like found this VPN idea. I have a vision for it for the VPN. I think it's genuinely gonna work. But
Hmm.
so
And that's
like
probably better because it's gonna be your own unique idea and you know what it's gonna be like. Whereas like you buy a product that you don't make, so then you have to figure out how the product works and all that, and figure
yeah,
out how to
yeah.
advertise it.
So this right here, I wanted to make because this is something that I'm into a little bit, not like a ton, but I think this is about to like I think this is about to blow up big time, and it's all the prepper related stuff. Like I
Oh
think
yeah,
people are getting mad paranoid on
yeah,
social media.
100%.
I think
I know
social
a bunch of
media,
people doing that right now.
yeah, social media algorithms are driving paranoia, and there's a ton of people that are already preppers anyways. But I think like
Yeah,
the normal average everyday person, the same way like the same way 20 years ago, 20 30 years ago, it was like only the elites did real estate, and now it's like everybody and their mom is getting a real estate license. It's like mainstream now.
yeah.
And I that's because I was in the real estate business for a little bit, so I'm like familiar with that. But I feel like everybody and their mom is going to be on the wave of sort of a combined paradigm shift in it's going to be like prepper related stuff, like disaster prep stuff with
Mhm.
sustainability stuff, because there's a huge push for that as well, and all the like buy it for life. You buy it once, you never need to replace it, you never need to buy another version of it. You don't have to like anti
Yeah.
subscription service stuff. So
Anti-subscription?
yeah, 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 like people are tired of like, oh, I don't want to pay
'Cause I was just about
monthly.
to say that there's a thing like that for preppers where I don't know, it's like 50 to $80 a month. I can't remember the name, but I hear it advertised sometimes. But like it's a monthly subscription. You get a package once a month, and it's like food, like kind of like MREs in a way. Like you can just store it and keep it there almost forever. And then also it'll bring in like a gun part.
Wait, that's really cool actually. That's actually really cool.
And then like if you get enough subscriptions, you can potentially build a gun.
Is this is a real thing?
Yeah, this is a real thing.
Hey dude, I did not
Uh,
know about
let me
this.
let me try to figure out what it is. What's it called? I don't know if I can look up. It's a podcast, and I was trying to figure out. I don't know if I can just look up what their sponsors were.
So this was actually a business. I'm like I could get into this because what I would do is I would try to start like a brand out of it, build a community like on Discord or whatever, and then like I think it would be fun to be a part of that community. I think it would be fun to like be involved in those kinds of memes and that kind of shit. If you start this store, I want to help out. I want to help out with like marketing and all that.
Monthly.
I mean, if you start the store on your own, then
That I don't think that would be
I don't need to be involved at
drop
all.
shipping.
Well, yeah,
I don't think that would be in. I don't because drop shipping is basically just buying a product from a supplier and then selling it yourself, saying that it's yours, that you made it,
yeah, yeah. I mean,
basically.
it was a business I wanted to get into, but I thought drop shipping, like, I don't know what I would drop ship exactly, but I thought drop shipping could be a potential avenue to break into the business.
Yeah. Well, that yeah, a lot of people start drop shipping, and then if their product uh goes viral, like goes pretty well, they end up making their own product. Like for example, Golf Daddy. Have you seen that?
Nope.
So it's like a little mat you put on the ground, and that's where your golf ball sits on. And when you swing the golf club and hit the ball, I think it like makes a mark on the mat so you can see like which angle your swing is hitting and things like that,
Oh,
like how deep you would have went into the mud or dirt. Um, but that was from AliExpress and they went viral. And then they decided to take the money that they made and make their own, and they called it like whatever 2.0. And it was specifically theirs. Like they made it. They didn't buy it from AliExpress, the second one. So people can go on their website and buy the first one for cheaper, or they can buy the 2.0 that's pretty much the same thing, but I guess it has different features to just to make it better and more unique. So they
yeah.
started, like you were saying, they started with drop shipping and now they have their own brand,
That to me has
like their
always
own thing.
been, that to me was the reason why I wanted to do drop shipping, because to me it's like making like $100,000 or $200,000 and seeing your store rise up and then fall like that. It's, I don't know, it just, I don't see how that can turn into anything great. Like everybody that I see that does drop shipping, either they use that money to start some other store. They move from store to store to store, and then eventually they get into some actual business that
Yeah.
somebody else can't take away from them, or they sell a course.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a big thing too. Like yeah, the money potential for drop shipping is like pretty crazy if you do it right. Like how many people are actually making that and that are actually trying, like putting hours in? I don't know. I preferably I would rather have the YouTube thing going instead of drop shipping.
Yeah, of course. I
But
think everyone would.
I'm just trying to do anything right now. Like I'm just trying to do anything. I want to be able to like I guess a freelancer in a way. Like not working for somebody kind of. I know YouTube is like that once you get big, but cuz like if you stream on YouTube, you have to like reach a certain amount of hours. So you're kind of working for them in that kind of sense. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty much you get to choose what kind of videos you make. You get to choose how you edit the videos. And then with dropshipping, you get to choose your product. You're not I mean, it's just I don't want to wake up early in the morning to drive to a place to do work for them that, where I'm doing more work than other people and getting less pay, just like everybody says, which is true though. Like that's just how a labor job works. You do more work, get less pay. It's not. It's just not right. I don't like it. So I'm trying to do something where like something that kind of like a commission in a way, like where the work that I put in, I get a reward for the work that I put in instead of just like an hourly pay.
Yo, your mic is doing that thing again where it's like really quiet and then really loud.
Sorry, I was sitting back in my chair. Did you hear anything I was saying though?
Yeah, yeah, I heard everything. I heard everything. Do you
Yeah.
have
Well,
like honestly, I don't mind working a job like a 9 to 5 if it's like,
I think it depends on what it is. I mean, I got a
yeah,
good job. Like I'm working like a pretty much a job that's under the government starting at 18, but it's a labor job. So I'm going out there digging in ditches all day, doing
damn.
things like that. So like it's just not and like when I'm the only one in a hole digging and everybody else is standing on top of the hole just looking down, like dude, like come on. I get
Okay,
I get the
yeah.
least amount of pay. So,
If I
but that's
was
just how it works though.
yeah, if I was a tourist guide, honestly, I think I would have no complaints about the job. I think I would have so much fun.
Yeah,
or something like that. Like just meeting people hella like that.
yeah. But then again, you're touring the same thing like every single day.
If it's an exciting place, I would mess around. I'd like, yeah, I guess it would get boring, but
Yeah. But then
every
again,
time
like,
every time I've been with like been on tours and had cool like guides with me, it's
uh-huh.
always been like, damn, this dude's living life, you know?
Yeah. I guess, but yeah, because they probably like put on that like excitement, to
I'm
make
sure they
everything
do.
sound great, to make the view, like to make the customer or like the people that are riding on the
Hmm.
tour have a good time because it's all up to the tourists pretty much. Um, but they say like a lot of people say if you if you turn your hobby into your job or something like that, then you'll hate your hobby.
I don't agree.
I think it depends on how you execute it, but I also do agree because I mean, I don't know. But then again, there's a quote that stuck with me. I don't know even I can't remember who said it, but it's like the happiness. What did it say? The happiness I have for the things I have now is like, hold on, I don't want to say it wrong. I'm about to find it because it's a good quote, and I try to live by that ever since I heard it. Because like I did work worse jobs, and then I moved up to what I'm at now. Oh, okay. So the pain I feel now is the happiness I had before.
It's a cool quote, but
But it really is real. Like so when I the job I had before, I was weed eating all day, and that was it. And then like my fingers was getting I don't know, they were locking up and stuff, but I was just pushing through it. And it was just like, man, I'm just weed eating all day long, every single day in the heat. My shirt's turning into water, and then I was just wanted to get out of that place, so I got out and I got this job. I was so happy when I got the job I'm at now. So happy, and it's still a good job. It's a good job. I can't say it's not bad, or I can't say that it's bad. It's just like the pay that I'm getting for the work I'm doing, and then like the hours. But like the pain, like, and then now I want to leave this job and
I
do
get
something
that.
better.
I get that.
So
It's
that's the
hedonic
pain. Like I want to
adaptation.
leave this job, but then before I was happy to get this job.
Yeah, hedonic
And that's what it's saying.
adaptation.
Like the pain, yeah, the pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. So before I wanted to get this job, now I have the job and it's pain. I want to leave.
So
But I always
that
try to
that
think
makes
about that,
sense.
and it keeps me there. And it's like, yeah, okay, it could be worse.
That makes sense. That makes sense. When you adapt to your lifestyle and you're not satisfied with it anymore and you want more, like that makes sense. But I think there is like a real distinction in, as cringe as cliches it might sound, like passion work. Like no one, I mean, like child labor laws, right? Like
Hmm.
no one would make a kid dig a bunch of holes or whatever, like work labor jobs, but no one stops kids from going and being a YouTuber. even though it's a job.
Yeah.
Because I think there is a distinction to be made. It's like, first of all, in a perfect world, I don't believe there's a distinction between work play and education. I don't think there's a difference between any of that. I think the the things that people do that they enjoy are beneficial to society at large in a natural society, and also it's people are raised by the situation that they're in, that their environment and their neighborhood or their village or their parents or their whatever, and they look at what people are doing and they go, oh, I want to do that, and then they went like they themselves want to hop into it rather than going, I need to get a job. They go, this is a really cool looking thing, I want to do it, you know.
Yeah.
And in the same way that you feel grateful of the fact that you're doing a better job than you were doing before, I think there's a threshold that can be crossed where it's like you're able to easily and mindfully like remind yourself at all times, basically at all times, be at peace with like, I have a good job. Like there's no, not only is there no room to complain, even though there's always ways to find, like you can always find a way to complain. It's nature of being human, you're never satisfied.
Yeah.
But
And that's
I
definitely
wouldn't
that's
give
very
it up. I
very true.
wouldn't give it up, and I wouldn't like. I'm blessed to be in the position that I'm in, and it's not even. I don't even feel the need to complain. I think there is a way to reach that and literally stay at that and to be satisfied with it for life. For life.
Yeah.
And that is honestly an internal thing. It's an internal thing, and it's like an internal kind of peace and happiness that you could find in your current job, and people can find it, you could find it in your last job too. Like in Buddhism, it's like that dude, the Buddha, he learned to be enlightened and at the highest level of happiness with like nothing, like starving. So
Hmm.
so it is a mindset thing, and I see people that are like crazy rich, like unbelievably rich, like supercars, Bugatti level rich, and they're miserable.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so to me it's like, what other option is there other than chase your dreams, you know?
Yeah. You got to find your passion, and I think that's the best way to do it, but it's like the way that I guess like the school system and like the just the way that like I guess I don't want to get too crazy, but like the way the school systems for sure, that's number one. But like I guess you could say the government too, like the way they raised kids into thinking a specific way
Yeah, dude, you don't got to tell me. I
about
already
work.
know. I already know. You don't got to tell me.
Yeah, about work. Like I mean that they're raising them to do 9 to 5s
Yeah.
instead of go out and doing their own thing. That's what they are doing.
Yeah, bro, why do you think I want to get into all the prepper stuff? I want to get away from it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think YouTube could work for you? Do you think you could actually do
Oh,
it?
dude, I don't know why, but like I got like such a strong feeling that like I have a good vision, I guess for YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if it's a vision, but I have like this feeling like over everything, I feel like YouTube I could be the best at.
Dude,
Um,
that's so cool, dude. That channel that you sent, by the way, the Luke and Kelly or whatever. That's the name of the
uh-huh.
channel, right? I look,
Yeah, yeah.
dude. I actually really like their videos. I'm subbed and every like. I actually really like it. If
I like their older ones. Their newer ones are good
I
too.
just went through their most popular videos,
Yeah,
and they were
yeah,
like three, four
yeah, dude.
years old or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. They took a break for like 2, 3 years. I don't know. They took a break. They took a long break, and they
But
just came back. But
if
I
that's
was
the
watching them
vibe,
beforehand,
yeah, if that's the
and then
vibe
they
you're going
split off.
for, if that's the vibe you're going for, dude, like that's hella respectable content.
I I want to do. I wouldn't mind. I don't know. I feel like it's easier. I have no idea. The saturation for the gaming content is huge, but I feel like it's easier to get, I don't know, more viewers and subscribers and everything like that with gaming compared to that kind of like vlog type stuff, like Life of Luke and Kelly. Like I want to do things like that, but I just no none of my friends want to do that kind of stuff. So it's kind of hard. Like I kind of got to think of things that I can do that's similar, but myself. Because that's the only way around it. It's not like I can just force somebody to do a video.
Well, find a way to grow on YouTube. Once you grow, you can reach out to any content creator you want to reach out to, collaborate with them, or go in your chat. Yo, who's in this area? I'm traveling. I'm in this place right now. Let's link up. Let's kick it. Let's go make some vlogs. You know,
Yeah.
I think it becomes a lot easier to find people that have the same passion as you if they're literally your viewers.
Yeah. That's how Mr. Beast did it.
Hmm.
He got viewers and he pretty much had auditions for his viewers because he couldn't just get a random viewer that didn't know how to talk in front of the camera. He had to like kind of do auditions with his viewers, and then whichever one was better in front of a camera, he put in the videos.
If
I
you
don't
got
know,
a if you
cause
got a vision for
yeah,
YouTube, dude, like that's the way to go. That's the way to go.
I feel like the editing that I can do, I can keep viewer retention pretty well. Hopefully, I don't know.
Do you have any videos uploaded yet, or no?
No, I'm actually working on an intro as we speak. I got it open. I'm working on the intro as we speak.
What do you set it?
DaVinci Resolve.
Cool.
Um, but I've been working to get back into editing, like to remember how to do everything because it's been 2 years since I posted 2 videos that were just montages, but they were normal montages. Now I'm making like an over edit type of montage. I was doing that just to remember everything in DaVinci Resolve. That way, when I edit the YouTube videos, it's going to be basic compared to what that montage is, so I can knock it out quicker. Like I've been working on this montage for like 2 weeks now, and it's only like a minute 30.
You wanna let me go through the Twitch categories. Honestly, I think the first part of my strategy of going through the games or whatever, like um just going for like the low view games, I think that won't even last that long because I think the right strategy is to go on these websites and strategically play games that have high viewers and low streamers. So I'm gonna just go through and see if there's any potential potential collabs I could do on like a game that I genuinely want to play.
I'm. I think. I don't know. I'm still I know I'm gonna do a separate channel for IRL stuff, but I don't know if I should have. Because I've been talking to other people, trying to just see. Some of them are like don't know what they're talking about, but some people I'm like, yeah, they're saying to and then also podcasts. I'm listening to a lot of podcasts. But they're saying to make a different channel for the different type of content. So obviously like IRL content and gaming, but I think I want to go even deeper and do gaming. Like maybe I can have one channel for like battle royales. I'm just saying that as an example because it's a category of games, but it's not a specific game. So
Here's
I
the
can have a
thing.
little bit of freedom of which game I play, and then I could have a YouTube channel for like indie games or a YouTube channel for a specific game.
Here's the drawback I personally see in that strategy. If you have a general gaming channel, right? Yeah, there might be some people who are not gonna like to see other kinds of games, but that's gonna be a small percentage of people that are gonna like unsubscribe from you because they're like, oh, this dude is playing a game I don't want to see in my sub box. I
Yeah.
think like let's say you're playing like, well, okay, first of all, it depends on how many games you want to play. If you end up playing like 5 games, if you have 5 different channels for all of them, or like 5 different genres of games or whatever, and one of them gets 1,000 subs and another one gets 1,000, another one gets 1,000, it's like uploading a video to any one of them, you're looking at it as like I could upload it and get like a guaranteed 50 to 100 views. But if I had 5,000 subscribers, I'm looking at like a guaranteed 300 views at least.
Yeah.
I just think like it's if you manage to grow successfully and you have like it ends up being somewhat successful channels, I think you're going to be like, damn, now I'm kind of stuck in this trap. Now I'm kind of stuck in this trap where I'm forced to like upload only this kind of content to this channel, and if I want to create a channel where I want to do other stuff, I have to build it up from scratch basically.
Yeah.
That's the flaw that I see in that. But I don't know, maybe the benefits outweigh it. Or maybe it's not even that big of a
I
deal.
think it's pretty. Yeah, pretty much the biggest reason they were saying that was just because they subscribe for this type of content. If you post something else, they're just not going to watch. And they're just going to say, forget it.
But I don't see that as like a
Because like,
most
let's
people don't
say,
go to their sub box to watch content. Most people watch content only on whatever's on their recommended.
yeah,
And the stuff that's on their recommended is more and more like every day highly curated by the algorithm to be keywords of stuff that they like and thumbnails that they'll resonate with. Like YouTube is literally doing like facial recognition on thumbnails to see like what kind of people you like seeing in thumbnails, and if there's like a person you don't like seeing in the thumbnail that you won't click on, it won't show you that. Like it's like heavily based on like algorithm. It's based on consistently being able to make good videos. At least
yeah,
that's the way I feel about it. The way I feel about it is if you make good content, even if it doesn't appeal to people, like even if Oh, man, what am I even trying to say here? If you make good content, people will watch it. I
Yeah.
think it's like a
That
really
that's
simple
that's yeah.
thing, and
That's like the baseline thing that they say at like the end of the whatever they're talking about. At the very end, they just say if you make good content, they're going to watch it.
yeah, I
If you keep
think
their attention, they're going to keep on watching.
I just think it's a
You're just
risky
making
play.
good
I
videos.
personally wouldn't. I think it's a risky play to split up your subscribers. I think it's also a lot less hassle to manage like um, a channel where like you go on there and all your comments are on there. Everybody that like all your analytics are on one channel. All your community is there. And having a video with you know 5 channels and each video gets 3 comments on it versus one video that has 15 comments. One video with 15 comments is a lot better in my opinion because you have a discussion going on.
Yeah.
I just think it's like when you're talking about like exponential growth, like getting to 1,000 subs is way harder than getting to 10,000. Getting to 10,000 subs is way harder than getting to 100,000. At least that's the way I feel about it. It's like I would focus on just maximizing one particular channel, but that's a bit hypocritical. I have 4 channels. I have my own strategy of doing it. My main channel is the channel that I'm like any content that I make with other people, like hanging out, like vlogs, like content with the same sort of vibe as like Luke and Kelly's videos. Like I like that vibe. I like the wholesome kind of vibe. Like just making people's day better kind of content. Things like that
Hmm.
where I'm with my friends or I make gaming videos with my friends. That's all going on the main channel. I have a second channel where it's just me. Like and I don't plan on marketing that at all, but it's like random like streams of consciousness that I think of, stuff that I record on my phone, like random nothings, you know? That's
Yeah.
all gonna be on there. Like talks, just talking to the camera and all that. That's a second channel. I don't want it to be grouped in with that because that's more personal stuff, and I don't plan on marketing it. And then the third channel is stream clips, like just clips from stream, highlights from stream, and then a fourth channel which I don't care about marketing, and all the videos are private. It's just the stream archives, because if I want to go back and go like, oh, what about this thing that I like, this thing that I said here on this day, it's just an archive. So that's the way I'm doing it. So I am splitting it up in a way, but it's again totally up to you however you want to do it. It just seems like a huge risk to me.
Yeah. I
Like try to envision what it would be like if all your channels, you have 5 channels, right? And each of them have 500 subs. Like that's got to be like not a single one of them is monetized. But if even 2 of those channels were combined, it would have been monetized.
What's up, boys?
What's up?
yeah, but you might have not. What's up?
Yo, 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 just got back from the gym.
Nice.
Yeah. What are you guys talking about?
Same,
Channels.
YouTube and all that.
Fair enough. Yeah, yeah.
Channels, business, everything.
No, 100%. Sick.
Derek, tell him about your strategy with going on multiple channels. I think it's I think it's a huge risk. Personally, I would not do this, but tell him about it.
Basically, like, so I got one channel that's for like IRL content, and then I got another channel that's going to be for gaming, and potentially, like, the gaming channel could be like specifically a gaming channel for this niche, like let's say battle royales, and then I'll have another gaming channel that's specifically for this type of game or something like that.
Gotcha. I
But like
mean,
splitting channels, because then people are going to subscribe because they like that kind of content, and you post that kind of content. and
Yeah.
it brings them back.
I mean, I can understand it between like gaming and like IRL
Yeah, that I totally
stuff,
get. I totally get that.
but with gaming in general, though, I think you might be spreading yourself too thin. Because if you look at like Ludwig, like it's almost like perfect how he does it. I mean, his channel's kind of like him, so he can kind of fucking do anything, like go drifting in Japan to like playing fucking like gotcha games. But
Playing Getting Over It a million
yeah,
times.
right. But at least in terms of like, he started kind of as like that gaming center, and then I don't know. I'd say
Oh yeah, he did. He did. I totally forgot about that. He started with Melee.
Yeah,
yeah.
Smash.
So like, I don't know what your personal goals are, obviously, but like, I think you would probably just it would probably just be easier to just keep all the gaming stuff on one channel and then all the other content on another one. Over like, because even just think of like just like responding to comments. Like he has to sign in and out and in and out, always like be checking on different accounts. So it might just be easier just keep two. It's up to you though. What's your reasoning for having like spreading it, just so you have like a more direct like your
That way the
like
people come back for the type of content that I make.
yeah, gotcha. No, like that does
Instead
make
of like
sense.
I build, let's say I post a video and all of a sudden I get like this many subscribers because I made
Yeah,
that video and that type of content, and then all of a sudden I switch it and start making this. They're not going to keep on watching. Those subscribers mean nothing pretty much.
yeah. Well, actually, boys, what one this kind of reminds me of one thing I've been thinking about is that I feel like there's like three categories of like gaming shit. You have pro players, self-explanatory. You have the creator is the product, like Ludwig, and then you have the go-to guys. So like Asmongold, not really anymore now, but he was the go-to guy for World of Warcraft. Proud example of like a pro gamer.
For any game.
Yeah, right, exactly. And so it's like it sounds like you're trying to be more of like a Ludwig character, where Ludwig fits into the creator is the product, if that makes sense. So, like he
Hmm.
can do anything, but people will watch anything because they want to watch him, which he's actually been trying to get away from because it's like technically not scalable, but like at least in terms of like hitting where he's at, I feel like that's at least attainable if enough people like you. But
Wait, what do you mean it's not scalable?
so he can't right now he's trying to figure it out where it's like he doesn't need to be in the picture to make money or to grow.
Yeah, that's why he started off brand.
Yeah, so it's like if he released a video and his face wasn't in the thumbnail per se, like people wouldn't know that's a Ludwig video if they like didn't see the channel name per se. If like
Because he's
yeah.
trying to retire in like 5 years or something like that.
Yeah, but didn't
Yeah.
he say that like 2 years ago?
Yeah, so
I
maybe
mean
3 years. 3 years, maybe. Yeah. He's trying to retire, so he's trying to do things to keep on scaling when he stops posting videos.
I don't like what Matt Pat did, where it's like he isn't the face of what's it called anymore, Game Theory. Um like and that was his problem as well, where it's like people almost like respected it like his videos and like liked his videos more because they trusted him in a sense, with like his research and stuff like that. Like even if he got it wrong, people would just like believe him because he's Matt Pat. And so that's what he was trying to do, where he was like trying to like warm up his audience to like different hosts, so then they can just fully take over and he can take a step back. So that's why it's not scalable in the terms of like making Ludwig or like Mogul Mail in the size of like Netflix. But like, yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, like, damn, if that's what you're going for, you want to make a Netflix, it's like, that's a whole different game.
Well, I don't. To be honest, I don't know where what his thoughts are with scalability. Like, I don't know what his like vision is for how much he wants to scale. Um, but like, I'm thinking of like, okay, the most he could do would probably be like Mr. Beast in terms of like scalability. But like, I don't know. Like, even Mr. Beast now is like,
Mr. Beast got to offer for $1 billion for his channel.
yeah. Well, that exactly my point is like, I guess like in terms of like how he can That's the largest, I
I
think.
I don't think
Sorry.
scalability is the issue with Ludwig. I
Well, like,
I from because I used to watch him and
yeah,
I don't watch him anymore. That's the thing. And because I always got the vibe, and we did talk about this before, I always got the vibe that he genuinely does not enjoy making content. That he's literally only doing it for money. And once I started to notice that vibe, I would like notice it in the things that I would notice hints in the things that he says, and I just got turned off from his content. And I'm like, it doesn't even feel good to watch him anymore.
it's literally watching a very very long TikTok whenever you watch a stream. That's what it kind of feels like. Like you're just watching clips, like
So
one after another. So
I
it
think
does
he's
feel,
I think he's a really damn good theater kid. I think he's like a really good
yeah,
performer. He's a really good performer, but to me it still comes across as a performance. I think for him it's literally just been about the money. But he's a really good
yeah.
performer. I don't think he's gonna like fall into some like stupid controversy or whatever because he's not because he's not like not because he genuinely cares about the content, but because he's too good to slip up.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I guess a good contrast in like a Twitch person or like a streamer, sorry, is probably like Tyler One, where it's like all of his streams are massive. He can literally do like fucking pool cleaning for a week, and it's entertaining, but it also feels like like relatable still. Like you're kind of right where it's like Ludwig is like massively like produced. Like it does feel like a produced TV show in a sense. While like Tyler One, I'm looking at a thumbnail and he's wearing like a clown costume holding two monitors up. like
That's
like a
kind of like
shitty
moist
webcam.
critical. He can just post like have you seen the titles and he chooses the thumbnail that YouTube recommends.
Yeah, yeah.
And then his title is so stupid. Like it's not even about well, I guess it's about the video, I bet, but like I don't
Yeah,
know. And
I
he's just like raw content. It's not
they
even
can
like
all
edited.
they can all post whatever they want. They really
Yeah.
all can. They really all have that option.
And that's
Once
the
you're
point
that
I
big,
want to
yeah.
be at, but you got to be that big. You got to start grinding. That way you can do something like that.
You almost have to start being Ludwig until you get to the point where you can be like moist in a sense. Yeah.
I don't
Because
think
I mean
so. I
that's
don't think so because
no?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Because in the beginning, Ludwig was a much better performer at coming across as like in the beginning at least before I like had a bad vibe from him or not even a bad vibe but a vibe that
Doing it for money.
like somebody else could have been in his spot. Man, 10 other people could have been in his spot and all been making a good living, all making content who I feel like deserve it more. So if anything, I'm just pissed off. I'm just jealous. So it is,
Gotcha.
yeah. So before I got that vibe, like he was, there was a time where you could consider him. I don't know how it is now because I haven't seen him in a while, but it was like unquestionably the most variety of variety streamers, like up there with like it was every video was just something totally different.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
And I think he could do the moist critical approach. I think he totally could. I just think he's gotten more and more overproduced over time because it's a very I wouldn't say easy way, but it's a straightforward way, like a clear path to keeping people engaged without needing to put in the effort of constantly staying up to date with the meta of how people talk and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot less effort if you have a team of editors and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
but I think if he was desperate and he was struggling for views, like how he was in the beginning when he was getting like 20, 30 views on Twitch, like concurrent viewers, he was able to pull off all the stuff that like the same sort of vibe that all these other creators were able to pull off with like low production value and high production value and like doing this and doing IRL streaming and all this stuff. He was able to do all that back then and like and get good views. I just think he
Yeah.
doesn't care about making that kind of content.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he did do like, I mean, he still does cool things,
He does. He does.
but it definitely like I don't know. It's hard to explain. Yeah, it definitely there definitely is like a massive layer of like it doesn't feel like you're watching like a quote unquote like cultural like Twitch stream.
It
It's
does.
like just like a bunch of degenerate
My
shit.
issue was like it. The moment he finds something that works, he leans into it big
Mm,
time, like he like extremely, and I'm like calling it out as it's happening. It's like the moment he started saying like, "All right, boys," like the moment he started all of his streams and all of his videos like that, like
boys.
yeah, I was like right there. I'm
Yeah.
like, because he's doing it in like these calls with these people, and I'm like, oh, this is definitely going to become a thing. And he's doing it more and more exaggerated every single time, and it's when I noticed that I'm like, okay, so he found a formula. He's clearly talented, like in putting on a show, but he found a formula. It works, and now he's just sticking with it. He doesn't care about continuing to innovate. He'll innovate when the dopamine of the growth stops hitting and he has to do something to grow again and like get a
Just
whole
wave
bunch of new
hopping kind of
subscribers.
deal.
But if that doesn't arrive, I don't see much innovation. I don't see that he's one of these like insatiably driven people that regardless of whether or not they'll get 100,000 views or a million views, they'll try to innovate no matter what because they just enjoy it.
Yeah.
That I don't see that from Ludwig. I see like he'll lean into something so much to where like it almost he almost becomes a caricature of himself.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, I mean, one thing that he's known for, or that he at least like coined the phrase of, is yoink and twist, where he literally just takes ideas and then sort of like makes it his own. So it's like you can also just like you'll also just see like trends, and then you'll see Ludwig do it. So it's
I got
like
no issue with that. I got no issue with that though.
no, I mean me neither. But I was just wondering if that would like add to the feel of it, just kind of like wave hopping in a sense. But I mean, one thing though with like seeing something
I
like
honestly have no issue with Ludwig. By the way, I have no issue with him. I'm just
yeah,
jealous
no,
because it's like, damn, I actually genuinely like care about it, and I feel like he doesn't. I feel like,
yeah, yeah.
dude, when I
Well,
saw
I
his
think
subathon,
he
I
probably
He
tuned in.
does because he has like people that he's paying money to. Like
Yeah,
he
so
has
he cares about it in that
employees.
aspect. He cares about it in that aspect. But it's like, I remember when he was doing his subathon, like the main one, the big one.
Yeah.
I tuned in and like, dude, the moment I it was like a few days in. The moment I joined, it was already biggest thing on Twitch. Like it was everywhere on LSF. It was everywhere. And the moment I tuned in, the first like second I start watching, he's going through and breaking down how much money he's making from it. And like
oh,
he's
I
like,
think he
"Oh
made like
yeah, from
1.5 million just from the
The whole yeah, he
yeah.
tries to be honest with everything is what he
no,
says.
dude, in the clip that I saw, he's on stream and he's like, "But this is how much I'm going to have to pay to this and this is how much Twitch is going to take and this is how much is going to taxes." And after all that, he's like he did all the calculations and he's like, "I'm making $3,000." And I'm like, "Okay, I know this like first of all, what that to me when I saw that I'm like, okay, he's begging for like some sympathy of like, oh, I'm doing this crazy never-ending subathon and I'm not even making that much money from it, you know? That's what it appeared like to me.
Gotcha. I mean, it's probably one of those things where it's like if
So,
he could guarantee all of his employees like a salary for like however long and he could retire now, he probably would be happy to retire now and just like stream or whatever, like whenever he wants. But
Yeah, I got no issues with Ludwig or his game or whatever his goals. It's
yeah.
just I'm jealous. I'm
Well, I
envious.
was gonna say I have his name down as someone that I want to be like, but
Exactly.
oh,
He's definitely the one that I most watch.
yeah.
Bro,
I was
there's
gonna
And
say
that's like really what inspired me is after like watching him.
yeah.
dude, there's 6 viewers on Cookie Clicker on Twitch. Who the hell's watch? Why does anyone want to watch Cookie Clicker?
Bro, I should do a cookie clicker stream. Wait, dude, that that actually might be kind of bald.
Hey, you wanna see who can get higher on Cookie Clicker?
Dude, that'd be so funny, actually.
Cookie clicker, but you control my clicks.
Oh, that would actually kind of be a dope video. I mean, speaking of videos on and all of this, and the one point you mentioned, where like Ludwig was like trend, like he just like grabbed like a new trend or whatever. Actually, maybe I brought that up. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I kind of did that with the finals, and it seemed to have worked. But
Oh yeah, definitely.
like not to the point where my I don't know. It's like I think it was good that I did it because my videos before, like none of them even like surpassed 100 videos, and to this day, none of them surpassed 100 videos until my first finals video. So I think it was good that I did do that change and like stuck with it. Um, but now I'm feeling though is that it's like it's like I feel like I've committed too hard, but I'm not sure.
Um, I don't know the way you got. I was when I was watching your stream. The way, uh, was it Chunk? I don't know. Somebody was explaining the season 3.
Oh my
They're gonna
God!
do that
Wait,
market.
Dirk, wait. I just wait, Dirk. Is that you?
Yeah.
Wait, dude. Wait. Oh my God. Dude. Holy fuck! I didn't even realize. Oh my God! I literally just read your name, dude. Wait. Oh my God. That is too fucking hilarious. Oh my God. Yo, what is up, my man?
What's up? What's up? Yeah,
Sorry.
but
Continue.
he was
Continue.
saying the season 3 that they're gonna do that market. They're gonna like I don't know double up on their marketing or something. Do a
Yeah.
lot more with marketing. It's probably good for you to stick around with the finals.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing to get into right now if they are gonna do that because you can be ahead of the wave with it.
Yeah, no, 100%. And honestly, I think I'm too scared to move away from it anyway. But honestly, the biggest thing in my mind with the finals, there's two things. One, um, very small pond with very big fish, and then two, upload frequency. Um, all of there's a fuck ton of people uploading, and like they're uploading daily, and I have just slowed my fucking output so far. And that's I think the biggest thing is like I just need to pump out more shit to like try to keep up.
Yeah, but is there quality? It's not necessary. I don't think it's necessarily um quantity. I think it's quality over the
Fair.
quantity.
That's fair, yeah. That's fair.
Like you can post a video a week or a video 2 weeks, every 2 weeks or so. And as long as it's good, like I mean, Mr. Beast, for example, he doesn't post for like a month sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's because he'll make a video, and if it's not good enough, he'll just discard it and not post it.
That's true. And actually, now that you mention that, and I'm thinking about it, there are a lot of people who straight up post daily on the finals, but it's
And it's
just
just raw.
gameplay. It's just not fully raw, but to the point where it's like there's no value besides just like high level gameplay in a sense, but there's dozen of them. And so when people watch it, it's like, "Oh wow, you're really good." But then there's nothing more. And like their community posts, like this one guy, Ducky Films or something, he literally went from like I think like under 1,000 subscribers to like almost 3,000 now just from posting the finals like since it came out like 3 months ago. Um, and like all of his videos like get like over 2,000 views and stuff like that, but he only gets like 5 viewers on his Twitch. he only gets like 2 or 3 likes on his like community posts.
Do you think
Um,
he's not marketing it the
I
correct
don't
way?
know, and that's what I'm thinking is like I don't know if it's just like um I to be honest I don't even know, like I don't know what it is between like someone who is posting daily and then someone who is posting more like tips and or like not tips and tricks but like these hidden facts like news.
Videos
Look at
like
these
that I
patch
think
notes.
pop off more when you do like tips and tricks and things like that, or just like about the game.
Yeah, just because like more people are just like, oh, like what's this instead of like
Hmm.
here's another gameplay.
Is
Yeah.
there a lot? Is there a lot to the finals? Like, is there a lot of like type of challenges you can do?
Yes and no. Um, like per se, it's like you
Because I like
can.
challenges when I play.
The challenges would be like the main one, I guess, is like just getting to diamond, and then you can go down that rabbit hole of like going to diamond only using this character, going to diamond only using this gun, and that's what a lot of people do. But then you can get challenges like the one I did, where it's like, can you win a game doing 0 damage, which is typically not what you want to do in the game. You're wanting, to do more damage. Um, but so like, there's a lot in terms of that because there's a lot of guns. There's 3 characters, right? But then once you do all that, there's like nothing. So then you have to start like dipping into like doing custom game shit or like
Oh no.
unique builds, I guess. So it's
I mean, you could probably do something crazy. Like you could do something like for content specifically. Because is that game like basically just ranked? Like, there's not really people on there for fun, or is it like people
um
when people play, it's like over like probably 90% of them play for ranked.
uh I think of it almost like 50-50, but
Well,
the 50 that don't play ranked, there's another 50 that try hard and dads. So I guess it would almost be like 30, 40, 10, where it's like 40% all play ranked, 30% all sweat in every single game, and then 10% just like fuck around. Just
because I
because,
mean, there's always ideas. It's
yeah,
gonna make it harder when it's like people that are tryharding that you're going against. But like, there's always ideas. Like, you can do like high sensitivity to low sensitivity. Like, every elim, you drop your sensitivity 10%. Like, you start with the very highest sense, and then every elim or kill
oh
or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
drop it 10%, and it eventually gets down to like 0% sensitivity. There's always like things, but I don't know how
Well,
like try hard the game is. So I don't know. It
it's
may not
very
be
try hard.
possible.
No, it is mega try hard. It is super super duper try hard. All their game modes, like they don't have a casual game mode. If that makes
Damn,
sense.
that sucks.
See,
So
that's yeah.
like they okay, they do have a casual game mode, but they don't have a casual game mode for like people who just want to like melt their brain and just play, if that makes sense. Like there's all
Yeah.
their game modes are like all objective. There's huge respawn times, right? It's like yeah.
And
So
if they want to convert people to play that, they're gonna have to get like, I don't know, is there a team deathmatch?
no, that's what I've been asking for, to be honest.
They're gonna have to get some type of game mode that's like in every game ever and put it in there. That way, like, it's easy for people to go from Call of Duty to
Yeah.
the finals and they'd be like, oh, I understand, I can play this. And then they get used to the game and the guns, and then eventually they might want to try a little bit and do other game modes. But it's
Yeah.
like an entry. It could be like an entryway.
No, 100%. That's what I've been saying too. It's like, as a new person, like, going into a game and you're facing like a 3 stack of like top tens, and you just get rolled and you have no idea what you're doing, because that's literally what happened to me. So it's like, yeah, no, it's very not casual at all, but there is like a casual player base still. But
I kind of
honestly,
want to. I
though,
do want to try it because I'm a try hard when it comes to games. Like,
no,
especially like
dude,
games like that.
don't get me wrong, the game is literally fucking fantastic, and I'm straight up addicted to it. As much as I complain about it and shit like that, it is such a good game. Like I would honestly rate it like a nine, like an 8, 9 out of 10. Um, but honestly though, dude, your one idea there with the sensitivity, like that's what the game needs right now. Like no joke. Like it also like needs like that like creation or not creation, creativity of like ideas. Because it's literally just all like, oh, I'm really good at this weapon. Watch me pub stomp this game, or it's
That's what
just
the content
news.
is.
It's literally that, or it's news. And then once in a while, you will get like a video of like, oh, an infected, custom game. But like, yeah, that's straight up all. Well, okay, there's three groups: meme content, where it's literally just like memes, like .exe type shit. Yeah,
Hmm.
news like, oh, they changed this, oh, they update this, oh wow, look at this new patch note. And then just, yeah, people just playing at a high level, like, oh, I'm so good at this. um but yeah, so like, if you can come in and you can be good at like doing, yeah, like every time I die my sensitivity lowers, or i I don't know. um
Is there a way to do like a random weapon?
mm, no, not really.
Is there a modding
You
community?
There's zero mods. No. It's it's really a game that you have to play by their rule set. Like there's like if you want, you can only switch between one weapon. Like there's multiple weapons, but like every game mode you can only like swap between like one and another. You have to choose two.
Oh,
Actually,
I mean,
you know
I was
what?
gonna say you could do like a random weapon every round, or like I've never played the game, so I have no
You
idea how it works. But
You
like,
actually could do that. They have a game mode called Power Shift. That doesn't matter, but in that game mode, you have full free reign to swap in the entire game. So it's like every time you die, I guess you could just like do like a roll, like a spinning wheel to like pick your next gun or something.
yeah, yeah,
I
something like yeah,
guess.
spin the wheel. You could. I mean, there's yeah. I should start playing it.
I
You
mean,
could do
yeah.
like win without aiming challenge.
Yo, have you guys ever
Just hip fire
played?
everything.
Have you guys ever played Pixel Gun 3D? That old mobile game.
I think
I
so. Is it
I've
similar
never
to
heard of
like
it.
Crunker?
I don't know what
Crunker.io?
Crunker is, but this is like I don't even remember. I honestly don't even remember how
I
old it
probably
is.
I probably played it when I was in school, like
So,
in
How low of
class.
a human being you have to be to sit in someone's chat and talk
um,
shit. I mean, I gotta give it to you, bro. You're
Oh wait, they're playing on PC. I didn't even know it was on PC.
so like your strategy, are you going down to like games literally with like sub 30 viewers and
That's where
then
I'm at right. I'm at 22 right now, but I'm going up. I'm going up. Nothing below 20 interests me.
yeah, gotcha. And then how
If you
long
could,
would you stay on the game for?
Honestly, bro, um, an hour.
Oh wow, okay.
Like this, I'm trying to speed run. I'm trying to speed run going through the game. If I can't collaborate with the top streamer in that category or like the top two, whatever, somebody that has like 10 concurrent viewers, if I can't hop in their Discord and make my presence known to their audience and convert somehow,
Yeah,
then and even then the most I'll convert is like one or two people. It's just not worth it. So
gotcha.
so to me the games is just like this is just a thing on the checklist of the strategy of games. The real strategy is picking games strategically for the ones that have the most viewers but the least amount of streamers.
I think it's 100% possible. If you can do that and just make your stream better than the others,
Yeah.
like get better lighting, have more energy, things like that. Maybe put some stakes into the like into the live stream.
I'm just going through this because it's like if I find games that I genuinely want to play cuz
Peop- People are
I'm
going to scroll, and there's probably not a lot of people streaming the
yeah,
same game,
yeah.
so they're going to see yours pop out more. Click on yours.
Cuz I also do
I-
want to get back into games. Like I want to play games I enjoy. So
when I was, because I've been rethinking lately, because now that I've moved back to Twitch, I've been rethinking your strategy. And from what I remembered and how I was thinking about it was like, okay, we go and play Fears to Fathom. And I would do it for like a week. At the end of the week, I would try to just, collab with whoever's top streaming and then make a video out of it. After that weekend's
yep,
new game. At the end of that week, try to collab, make a video out of it. Next,
that's the
next,
plan.
next,
That's the
next,
plan.
next. But yeah, so like, would you stream that game like every day for, well, per se not every day, like give yourself like one day of like a break or like to edit or whatever the fuck, but like every day for that week and then move on and then just stream that game for like 2 hours? Or would it literally just be like you stream that game for one day?
I mean, it depends on the game. Some games I want to like take my time in, and like Uno, bro, I'll play that for 10 minutes and then move on.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
but like the finals, that's like if it's like a try hard game and I want to, if I'm playing a try hard game, I'd actually want to get a little bit good at it. I don't know, I'll play that for a month.
Okay. Because
But I'd want to, and if it's like that kind of game, if I'm playing it for that long, then I'd make multiple videos on it for sure. But
okay. One thing I was thinking of, because okay, I had two really big kind of stream slash video ideas, but both of them would take a while. But the thing is that I feel like the finals streaming right now has like a really big potential to actually like get to the top. Because straight up, all the top people in the category are all view botting. All of the middle people are actually like real streamers, but they all have anywhere between like 10 to like max 15, 20 viewers. And then the rest are all 0 and 1 viewer Andes. And I feel like I'm in a situation where I'm not at the 0 to 1 viewer Andy. I can generally get like 4, maybe 5 people to stream. And so I feel like I want to stick with the finals so I can get to like that middle pack at least. But then I have these really big ideas that I feel like could do really, really well for like YouTube. So for example, like one of the ideas is that I do VR boxing for straight up an entire month. I stream it every single day, and at the end of the month, I go to like a boxing gym, and then I challenge like a trainer there.
that's a good idea.
And then
Yeah.
right, and then the video title would be like, "Can VR boxing make you a real boxer?" or something like that.
Yep, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Or and like, but it's like, okay, I have to take an entire month away from final streaming. When I go back to the finals, do I lose? I mean, hey, honestly, fair enough that like, who cares if I lose 5 viewers and I go back to 1, right? If I can make a really good video out of it. But per se, if I do a month of like try harding in the finals, keep doing shorts, keep making videos of it, keep streaming it like as much as I can I get to the top of like the middle pack in that month? Maybe, maybe not. But like, I don't know. It's like that's kind of the predicament I'm in. But like, I feel like if I actually want to become like a streamer in like at least the next 5 years, like full time it, I feel like I can't, like, it's better for me to focus on those big ones and like not go too tunnel vision into the finals.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but like I was saying earlier, I think truly that it's quality over quantity, because there are, oh shoot, what is that one, I don't know if she streams or just makes YouTube videos, but she has a zoo. And it's like she posts like once every 6 months.
Oh wow.
But she's huge.
Who?
I can't remember the name.
Is she a streamer though? Like with the zoo?
I don't think she streams.
Okay.
I know
But like just her upload schedule in general is just like
on YouTube,
very
yeah. It's very, yeah, yeah.
interesting. How long has she been on YouTube for? Like long time or?
Yeah, I
Or do you,
think
like,
so.
okay.
Yo, do you guys know about this game Faster Than Light FTL?
I've never heard of it before.
Yeah, dude, me neither, but I found the soundtrack online. This soundtrack is fire.
Oh,
Also,
really?
yeah, it's amazing. Like I
Also,
downloaded it on my Apple Music. But have you guys ever played Bully?
I was literally just gonna
Oh no,
interrupt
but I've
you,
watched it.
and yeah, I was literally just about to say there was two fucking streamers in there, and that game's fucking awesome.
Dude, this is I still
There's
haven't played
actually
through it.
two
I
streamers.
watched my friend play through it, but I haven't played through it myself. I want to play so badly.
Yeah, dude, that fucking game's hilarious.
I
But
feel like
okay,
this is
honestly,
I feel like
only
this game you would get like a guaranteed 2-3 viewers like
yeah,
you would get people in your chat.
100%. With only two streamers, that's a very big pond. If there's only two streamers, I mean, how many people? I mean, there's only like what, like less than 100 people like actually in that category watching, but like
35.
even 35, yeah, like so like even if you know there's not a lot of people, like people like I straight up all the time, just like even if I'm watching a streamer, like go and check the category and just like look at other streamers, even if it's just like peek in. Kingdom Hearts was another game I was thinking of playing, because there's not too many streamers, and I was thinking I could do a video idea where it's like, um, deathless run, but every death I donate money. So I could like title the video like the most expensive Kingdom Hearts run ever. Kind of like some like small ant video.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know though.
That's a
And
good idea too.
yeah, well it's like I would like donate to like other streamers. So it's like as I'm doing my run too, like my name would constantly like pop up on like other people's streams.
Yeah.
And then because I'm like in a category with like very, very, very little streamers, like if people just like go and explore the category for a little bit, they would like just recognize the name. I don't know.
There's another guy that's on Discord that I found. He made a YouTube video. It's actually a great idea. It reminds me of like an old time Mr. Beast video. He did the chicken dance for an hour straight. Posted the whole thing an hour straight. And it was he would give $50 away to the first person that could timestamp where he messed up in the chicken dance the first time in the video.
Oh,
Like the
wait,
first
that's
mistake,
smart. Wait,
first
that's
mistake
actually
he
smart.
makes. So it kind of keeps them watching.
Even if they
Clever.
play at like 2 times speed to like see it, that's still like a lot of watch time, isn't
Clever.
it?
Yeah,
Wait, that's awesome actually.
it's actually it was pretty good.
So, okay, I have a question for you guys though.
Yeah.
Let's just say you do all the videos. You have these brilliant ideas and stuff like that. Let's say you do this the frog Twitch strategy and everything. When it comes down to it though, even if you get 100% like exposure, right? How do you guys feel if it's like if you're just not if it's just not for you? I mean, I feel like there's always an audience for everybody, right? Even if like 99% of the world hates you, at least 1% of the world will somehow still like you. But in my eyes, maybe it's just like self, fucking I hate myself, but like let's just say, I get a rate of like 10,000 people or whatever the fuck. YouTube puts me on the front page like Mr. Beast. If I'm still just dog shit, then no one will even care. So like I'm also curious if it's like how much of it is like I guess Ludwig is a perfect example of like do you like how much of it is like just actually like being entertaining versus like
That's what I was about to say. If you think you're bad, just maybe not do the try hard. Just like make content instead of like the try hard videos.
yeah.
To
And
me,
just build like like Ludwig, like just get the personality, Make them
Like,
watch because they like the game, but they also like you.
yeah, because the reason why I'm bringing it up is I can't stand myself. Like, I hate all my own videos, all my VODs. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck.
hearing
Really?
yourself. Yeah,
And so it's like it's just
Hearing
like
yourself is weird. Hearing yourself is weird, but you hate your own videos?
yeah. Well, it's just because I'm putting on a YouTuber face, so it's just not me. Like, I'm literally the type of guy to be like I'm not like gonna be like throwing out like fucking hard R's and shit, but like I'd be like, oh, shove my dick in your ass, or like just like burble my balls, just I just spew out dumb shit.
uh,
And in my videos, like my like latest one, I have no idea why the fuck I said this, but I was like, and the winner gets a pink inflatable floatable. Like that's not me. And so it's like when I watch my videos, I'm straight up cringing at myself. I'm like, dude, like this is such like a oh my god
Yeah.
wow face emoji on my like
Okay.
on thumbnails, and I'm just like I can't, like this is not me. And so I'm bringing it up like if it's actually like you can get like 100% exposure, but if people just don't fucking like you, I don't know. Like
To me, the
but it didn't seem weird. I think it seemed weird because you're used to yourself. Other
yeah,
people that are watching as viewers are not used.
yeah, to
They're
me,
not. They don't know who you actually were or are.
yeah,
So when they see that, like when I saw that video with the floaty, I didn't even think anything of it,
okay,
like at all. Like I was just kept on watching like it was nothing.
yeah,
I feel like you're describing two different problems. You're describing like one, which is you don't like your own content versus other people not liking your content. Other people just not resonating with it. You just don't have it in other people's eyes versus you not liking your own thing.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
okay,
I thought the content was fine.
I think that the game of trying to make other people like your content is a pretty simple game to get down. Like the more you do it, and you'll develop an intuition. But
yeah,
but like that's interesting. I mean, hearing your voice on camera is cringe for sure, and it takes a long time to get used to. I'm still getting used to. I'm still not used to it, but like occasionally I go back and watch my videos just to enjoy because like I find my own videos enjoyable. I was literally just watching this literally just before the call. It's unlisted because I can't show. I don't want to show that I smoke weed in these videos, so it's unlisted for now. I'm gonna make it public later.
okay,
But like I was going back and I'm like, oh, it's good memories. Like it's just enjoyable for me to watch my own video. I don't like. I don't try to put on YouTuber face though. I don't try to differentiate my personality or my energy or anything like that in
Yeah.
my videos versus whatever I do in real life.
I think it's one of those things where I've just grew up with YouTube, and so I just put that face on when I make a YouTube video.
Yeah,
I'm
but
putting on the
see, it
mask,
works.
but- Yeah,
mean-
well that's the other thing too. I don't know if it's working because of me or if it's working because of the finals, if that makes sense. Like my
Oh no,
video,
dude, it's definitely both. Like it's not.
Yeah.
It's not just the finals. Like the reactions, and everything. You have a face cam. Not everybody has a face cam.
yeah, that's true.
You know. You edit it, and it's not like raw footage. Not
Well,
everybody just wants to watch a raw footage.
that that is one thing at least I can say is like I do have like at least my checks in order when it comes to like just like at least having a baseline of like just a typical like good video or like a good stream. But yeah, I don't know, like I feel like I would still be under 100 subscribers if I never did a finals video. So I feel like I mean, it was probably just perfect timing, I guess.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been. I think. Dude, I think. Oh. I think you got something with the finals, low key.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Like
dude,
especially if the finals blows up, whenever the next season is. If the marketing thing is true, like I think you definitely got something with that.
I mean, me too, and that's why I was saying before, like, I want to stick with it. But I also know that like there's like other really good videos that I can do that would take me away from it, and so that's why I was feeling I'm kind of like lost. Because I feel like per se, like Frog, like your strategy, I think can literally work even if you were a dog shit streamer. In a sense of like not dog shit. I think like if you're dog shit, then it's probably like no matter what you do, it's probably not gonna go too far. But at least with that content, like even if someone is dog shit, like they'll probably at least be able to get like 10 after like 3 months. And like
Yeah, it
having
would just
10
take a
in
long
your
time. It would take a long time for sure.
yeah, but like I feel like it would eventually work.
Hmm.
Maybe not to like Ludwig levels, of course, if you're still dog shit, but you know, over that course of time, you'd probably get better. And so like I'm like, if I do want to actually become a streamer and like go full time in a time span that's like reasonable for me, because like fuck, I'm 25 now. Like
Well, okay,
I
my strategy is
but
just one small part of the overall content strategy I'm trying to have. The
okay.
strategy is just look, even with the best possible case scenario on Twitch, there's hardly any discoverability on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like grabbing a few viewers here and there is going to do nothing versus investing time in trying to craft the perfect YouTube video. Like the one video that will just blow up your channel.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And I think that is a better use of my time. Part of the reason why I'm doing actually the whole reason why I'm doing this is because like I'm kind of stressed and I want to get back into games. And I want to bring my homies from back in the day back into games as well because I don't play games either. I want to hop back on Steam with them, play some like whatever multiplayer games we used to play. But that's why I'm doing this. I want to play games for like 20, 30 minutes a day, maybe like an hour a day maybe, and then like edit for like 15 minutes and then go to the gym. I want that to be like part of my schedule, my routine to like just relax. But
Yeah.
if I'm doing that, I might as well do it play a little optimally, you know?
I get what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like you're using the stream to get footage for the YouTube video, but the YouTube video is the main source of growth.
Yeah, and I might as well also stream just to have records of like if I
Streaming.
get a good game or I'm playing with my friends and someone says something funny, whatever, I might as well have it archived, you know, private on
For the
YouTube
clip.
just to have it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So the idea, the content strategy was more just me trying to optimize, um, trying to feel productive while I waste time.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, to be honest though, yeah, no, it makes sense. And I 100% agree. And I think like it is like
It's a
what you're
brute
saying, where
force
it's like,
kind of strategy though. It's not like a strategy. It's not like a flow. Like it's not like a. There's no angle of like, oh, there's a hole here. Nobody's making these kinds of videos. It
no,
really is a
yeah,
brute force strategy.
yeah. That's what kind of exactly the point I was gonna make is like, you're not. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Actually, another point, by the way. Um, fuck, dude. Okay, as much as everyone is saying it, but like clips and shorts, holy fuck. Like, I literally just posted a random one, and it literally got fucking 10K views. I have no idea how. Both on YouTube and almost on TikTok now. And so I think that is like I mean, I don't know if you guys watched Ludwig's most recent how to become a streamer video, but
I think I did watch that.
yeah, he's 100% right when he was like it's clips. At least for like like fast growth.
He made a
Like
recent video about it.
yeah, like
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
check
yeah.
it
Like if you,
out.
yeah, clips. Like yeah. I remember.
yeah, 2024. Obviously he uses a lot of the same points as like his old one, but basically he was like the new way to grow is yeah, clips. And then all you're trying to do is just get clips.
Wait,
Did you-
send me the video. Send me the video.
He also has one from a while ago. I think probably a year ago about YouTube, and then he made a recent one about streaming.
I thought it was obvious that clips were the way to go.
Yeah, but a lot of people will just get on stream, like stream themselves on Twitch and just play. And they won't do anything crazy to get a clip. Like
But I feel like, are
for
they
example, that
really
kid that had
expecting
fire in his
to?
room
But I feel like
when
these
he
people are
won.
not expecting to grow. Like I
They're
always
probably just
thought,
getting on there just to get on there instead of like
dude, even in like 2016, dude, Joe Rogan's clip channel has more total views than his podcast channel. Even back
Yeah.
then, it did. It's like the clips were what people wanted to see, really.
Well, it's the whole like clickbait, like I ate a golden apple, but then it's like a vlog, and for the first 25 minutes it's them like walking down the street, and then the last like 30 seconds or whatever is like, oh, they took a bite of like a random apple. It's like you just want like, well, you're only clicking that video to see someone biting a golden apple. But like the clip,
yeah.
like it's straight to the point of like
That
this
could be a
is
short. Yeah.
yeah. So
If
I
Ludwig
mean,
really wanted to just start a business and
I'll be right
not,
back.
yeah, if Ludwig wanted to start a business and not worry about like him being the face of the channel and him being in the content and he just wanted to make money, he should just buy out all those clips channels and be like, I want 50%. I'll pay you for 50% of the clips channel. And then he just manages all the, like, his conglomerate of every clip channel manages all the clips for every streamer.
I mean, fair, yeah. I think, yeah.
That's what I
If
would do
you,
if I was in his position and I wanted to just have that income and it's in an industry that I know. I'd be like, let me give you my expertise. And no one fully ever really like retires. People still, even when they retire, they're like, oh, I kind of want to, oversee some part of the business in some way.
yeah.
So that's what I would do.
But yeah, so like now going forward, I have like, because before I wasn't even gonna touch shorts or like TikTok. I was like, my main focus is YouTube videos. But I ended up slowing that down just because literally just a lack of ideas of what to make, and I started streaming more, and so I was like, well, let's try doing shorts and clips just because I'm streaming more and not making bigger videos, and it's working, and so I'm just straight up now like, okay, let's try to like adjust basically my schedule, but adding in clips. Um, because yeah, fuck, they're crazy. I don't know the formula of it, but the only thing I understood, the one thing I got from my one that kind of popped off was if you have to make yourself or like make something. Um, Mr. B said this. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but he was like, you need to be like, this thing sucks. Here's why, and then people will be like,
Mm.
okay,
Yeah,
now let's
I know about that.
yeah, and that's kind of what happened in the one that popped off. I was like, this weapon is the worst. Here's why. And then also in that short, I made a word fumble, so I fucked up my math. And then literally 90% of the comments are like, you're just bad at math. But like that pushed the video even further because people were commenting saying I was stupid. So it's kind of like there's two things in there. And it also happened on one of my other videos. I spelt a word wrong in one of my thingamabobbers subtitles, and then like three or four people commented, "You spelt that wrong." And so I think like there's like the two takeaways from that are like, in the short, if you're ever talking about something and it's not just like a random funny moment, you have to be like decisive about it. Like you have to choose a side, and then the other thing is like, keep in your slip ups. Like don't edit them out unless it's like a stupid slip up that like no one would give a shit about. I don't know what that would be, but those are the two things I got from that at least. It's because like people like to be right, so like they'll tell you off.
Damn, I'm really not interested in most of these games.
Gaming's kind of stale right now. I wanted to get back into are you into any Dark Souls at all?
Nah,
You played
I've
Elden
always
Ring?
wanted to get into it, but it always seemed kind of daunting.
Dude, it is. And it kicks your fucking ass. I literally bought, refunded, and then bought Elden Ring twice.
It also seems like a huge time commitment because if I'm gonna do it with the Souls stuff in particular, first of all, like I'd want to master the gameplay, which
Yeah.
I mean, from what I hear, if I master I've never played even a second of any of the Souls games. What I hear is if I master like the gameplay, it actually becomes a fairly easy game.
Yeah. No, it 100% is. It's a steep mountain, but once you hit the top of the mountain, it's basically like a flat a flat curve.
Yeah, yeah,
Um
and also I saw a while back, I saw a couple like lore videos, and then like hella Dark Souls lore, Bloodborne lore, all that stuff started showing up in my recommended, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy interesting. This is a huge rabbit hole I'd want to dive into, and
yeah,
I know I'd just be consumed by that, and I would want to play the
that's
games from Dark Souls one, like all the games in the series, all like the
yeah.
front. So it would be like if I do it, it would be like starting One Piece. It would be like I'm gonna
That
dedicate a long time to this.
Dude, that's a perfect fucking analogy. It is literally One Piece where it's like it seems massive. It seems like it's way too long. You don't want to commit that time. But once you start, it's like, "Oh my God, this is awesome." And then once you finish, you're like, "Shit, that wasn't enough." That's kind of what it's
Yeah,
like.
I
If
I
you
can
do start
absolutely
on the first
see it going down like that.
yeah.
But I'm
If
also
you
thinking like, man, I kind of want to like, you know,
just take it easy with
like
games.
I kind of want to get better at like, playing basketball and
Uh
like there's other things I want to do,
no,
Like,
yeah, 100%.
like
I mean,
there's I
if you
want
do
to mhm.
I was just gonna say, if you do start playing, at least play Elden Ring. Um, but I guess it really just depends on like, yeah, what your goals are.
If I start playing it, I'm going to play all of them. But like, dude, there's so many legendary games that I have not played. Like I
Dude,
haven't
same.
like dude, people have told me like, bro, you got to play Prince of Persia. I never played that. You got to play I've never played a single Final Fantasy game. I never played Mario 64. I played Mario Sunshine, but never 64. I want to play Bully. I want to like if you go through
Yeah.
like top 100 greatest games of all time on any of those lists, I literally haven't played like 90, 95 of them.
I mean,
And I
same.
know they're
Honestly,
all
same.
great. I know they're all great because out of the games that I have played, like the Super Mario Sunshine or like Halo 2, Halo 3, like that kind of stuff, or like GTA 4, GTA 5, that like the games that I have played that are likely to end up on those lists, they're like the greatest gaming experiences I've ever had. So I want to go through some of the other stuff too. And I know, of course, Dark Souls 1 and 2 and 3, I don't know, like the Souls games are going to be on that list as well, but it's like there's some games on there that like I played Portal and Portal 2 like a year ago, and that was like an amazing like breath of fresh air in gaming after all these stale games for so many years. That was amazing.
Yeah.
And there's I know there's other games out there that are like that, and I'm like, I want to play those first. I want to play the games that are going to take like 3 hours to finish completely, and I never need to touch the game again, and it was just a great experience rather than like I know if I get into the Souls stuff, which I it's not a problem that this is the case, and it would be fun, but it would be like another thing to add to my life, you know? Like you can only really have like 10 things like that going on in your life.
Mm. Well, I mean, if I may ask, what is your goal in a sense of like time frame for like. Well, actually, I'll start. What is your goal with content creation? Like, where do you see yourself, and like, where do you want to be?
Um, I have a
Back.
vision for how my channel could look like in, at some point.
Yeah.
But honestly, I kind of let go of all the of chasing any sort of desire in any kind of content creation, like chasing any kind of number or having any pride for any number. By the way, I did this before. I did YouTube before, like in 2017. I did it and I was fairly successful. And then I got hit with a whole bunch of copyright and a whole bunch of community guidelines. But in 2017, by the way, my best month, the month before all my videos got taken down, basically, it was Disney and a couple others. But I could tell that story later. But the month before it, I made $1,700. So I like, and that was the craziest dopamine crash ever, losing all that. Because I was on track before I was 18 to make a living from YouTube.
Okay. Wow.
So that like, and then I lost it. So to me,
Well,
I learned, like forcefully learned from that. There's no happiness to be found in even thinking about the numbers. Like if I have this stream thing open on Twitch or whatever, view count off, follower count off. That's the way and it's like an impossible lesson to learn unless you're forced to learn it. There's no way you're gonna be able to actually rid yourself of like getting a bit of a high from seeing, oh, my video got 10,000 views or 50,000 views. There's no way you could like, we're human,
yeah. Well, because the reason I ask is just for like sake of time. So like,
I'm a bit
with you
in
saying
a
like,
different scenario than you. There's no urgency for me. Like
okay, gotcha.
there's no urgency at all. So, but don't think that that's like, I'm definitely going to try to help you as best as I can. But I
No, for
don't,
sure.
yeah, I don't need to, like, I don't care about promoting. I don't care about any of that. I plan on making money with other stuff like the VPN.
I was more curious just about like trying to find a solution for when you were saying like you want to like play these games, but at the same time, well, I guess more for like these longer games like Souls like, but you also wanted to play like basketball and get good at basketball. So I was just kind of thinking like how you were wanting to go about like staying consistent in a sense for like content creation, but then also like doing other hobbies that have
It's
like
just,
nothing to do with it.
I'm just doing what I enjoy. If I enjoy playing the game, I'll play the game.
Gotcha.
IRL video game doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. No, 100%. My sense is that I'm safe.
Kai Cenat is playing Elden Ring.
Oh, hello. Wait, that must be actually hilarious stream. Yeah, wait, oh my god, he's at the first fucking
Wait,
forest boss too.
I have uBlock
Wait,
Origin. Why is it not blocking this ad?
bro, Twitch has gone like insane, like fighting against ad blockers. It's nuts.
There's two.
Um,
Wait, why is there no 30 seconds?
Bro, they're terrible now. Yeah, it sucks.
Holy shit, 100,000
Sometimes
viewers.
there's 9 ads.
9.
Okay, 9. Jeez.
There should be something in the software that like prevents against that.
I mean, the worst thing about Twitch ads is it happens to like low streamers, and so it's like you would go check on them, and then you would get an ad, and then you would like click off before the ad even finishes.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, he just died.
What I do.
Who could have seen that coming? All right. Well,
Bro, yeah. But yeah, like For me, I'm in a situation where it's like I don't need to do it because I have like a stable full-time job, but it's like I want it faster.
But if you could get it to work, you would quit that job.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
I'm at that point, but I know for a fact I'm gonna make it work no matter what.
True. Preach, brother. I mean, I wanted to ask, how's your stuff going?
It's alright. I'm making an intro right now to a video. I already played.
Oh.
I did a challenge where like it was in Fort. Swap loot. Every time you get an elim, you have to drop your weapons and pick up the enemy player that you just killed. Pick up their
Oh,
weapons.
fun.
No matter, even if it's worse weapons, you have to use it for the next elim.
Yeah. Wait, drop your YouTube. I'll go sub.
It's just 2 montages from 2 years ago, but I'm
Yes,
working
sir.
on things now,
Yeah.
like actual like keep viewers' attention.
Do you how much do you have set up in terms of like do you have like a banner and like a profile picture and all that jazz?
I got a profile picture, but I need a banner and an about.
Gotcha.
Wait,
That's
is there a Twitch like? I have Twitch Prime. Is there like a thing that? Oh, get ad free. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you keep talking.
okay. Actually, if you're on Twitch every day, Twitch Turbo is 100% worth, um but yeah, I that's one thing I see a lot of like new YouTubers like have. I'm Me and Frog are actually in another um Discord, which if you want in there I can invite you, but it's just like a bunch of like new creators and we just like talk about our videos and shit. Kind of like how we're doing right now, but like basically like just over text. Um and a lot of them didn't even have banners or like they had like a super like generic like profile picture that like didn't resemble like their branding at all.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how to make a banner because I know a banner shows up differently on mobile, on
Yeah.
PC, and on a TV. There's 3 different like ways that a banner shows up. So I don't even know how to set that up. But like, there's a lot of people from like this one Discord where people will message you because that's their job. They make banners and stuff for streamers.
Oh yeah, the
And
amount of people who've reached out to like try to get me to buy their graphic art or
dude,
whatever.
just me, and I don't even have like any videos up yet.
Yeah, it's bad. But I was gonna say, well, I would say before you post your video, um, try to get that set up just for the fact that it
Yeah,
will
yeah,
make
yeah,
you just seem a bit more presentable. That because
yeah,
I think that's one thing I also kind of have going for myself is that I think I should update my profile picture. You know, it's just a random anime face, but at least my banner, I think. I mean, it's stupid. It's nothing crazy, but it I the thought behind it was that it just made it look more like an established channel versus
yeah,
just like a random video that would appear on your feed. You would watch it, you'd just be like, huh, and then never see that or think about that channel ever again.
yeah.
Um, so that's just yeah. So I'd say if you do need help though, I can help you with that. Um, I use Photoshop every day, so I can you know.
What do you use for Photoshop? Like actual Photoshop or
Yeah,
Canva or?
I use actual Photoshop, but it to be honest, I would if I didn't have Photoshop already for like work and stuff, I would use everything free, 100%.
Yeah.
So, like you straight up do not need to spend a single dollar for YouTube. I think the only thing you should ever spend your money on for YouTube is like a random giveaway. Just like, you know, do those types of shit for like
Yeah.
but besides that though, yeah, I would not recommend spending a single dollar.
All right. Yeah. No, I know I need to get that set up. I'm just trying to work on yeah, thumbnail too. I don't know a free app that you can like crop, like
Um
outline
You know
yourself.
there is a complete free Photoshop like not like Chinese copy.
Is it the online
Oh, I
one?
bet.
Yeah, the online one, Photopea or Photo
Mm.
here.
I was gonna say the only other one I would suggest is probably like GIMP. I think that one's been out for a while. That's
I just need something where I can crop,
Yeah.
like for example, like my profile picture. If I want to crop my body, put it on like behind an ocean or in front of an ocean or something like that, I can do that. But that's what I need.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say look into GIMP, and then I guess if you want, you can look into this Photopea thing.
Where do you get the finals at? Steam or Epic?
Steam.
I want to download it.
Yeah, dude, no, it's really good.
I'm literally making my profile picture right now. I don't even have one for YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
I mean, to be honest, boys, both my profile picture and the guy in my banner are both AI generated. I did some editing, of course, but yeah. So, if it comes down to it, just get those free, 10,
Yeah.
10 tries, and then, just
Damn, I feel like I
Where's
lost
that?
a lot of potential viewers from coming to my channel because it's been this like the YouTube default, like the first letter of your channel name, it just makes it that letter and then gives it a
Yeah.
random. It's been like that this whole time.
Yeah. Well, that's at least in my mind, it gives you one something that makes you unique and stand out, and then two is just like that establishment slash like trust factor of like this channel I can trust that the videos will give me some type of value. And then yeah, uniqueness is just self-explanatory, but so I just think it's like a good check, a good list like point you can check off, um, and then once you get it done, you can also just like never think about it again.
Yeah, yeah.
Thumbnails though are a different fucking type of beast, and to be honest, I still haven't like perfected it yet either. I think I'm decent at it, but I think that's just because like I come from an art background already, so I just like apply rule of thirds and shit. But like,
Uh-huh.
um, I mean even Mr. Beast still thinks he can get better at doing thumbnails, so it's one
Well,
of those
now,
things
like,
where
well, he's on a different level with that too. But like, cause like autoplay on YouTube,
yeah.
you don't even see the thumbnail. It happens so quick, the autoplay.
Well, I mean, to be honest, there's even like even thumbnails are like I don't know, everything with content creation I feel like is so it's a void. Like you can never perfect it, but there's some things that you can at least do. Like if we look on my timeline right now, right? You have a mix of like different types of thumbnails and not one of them is has done bad. Excluding the NCS video because that just like it's a completely different category, or like any of the song ones. Like there's only two of these that are like what you would call like produced. The other ones are literally just fucking screen grabs. Or I guess there's three that are produced, but like you see Tyler one, that's just a screen grab from a stream. The most immersive way to play the game is just a screen grab from the game. Asmon Gold clips, that's a clip, doesn't really count. But like you could per se not even do a fucking thumbnail and it still work. But I have no idea how much one previous like community affects that, and then two the video idea. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I need to find. There was this one guy. Let me go. Maybe he's in my subscriptions. I'm not sure. Can you see like? Is there actually like a person like where you can see where you're subscribed to? Oh, you can. Okay. But wait, you okay? Wait, one sec. All right, I'll be back.
Okay.
Galen?
Damn it. That's okay. We can do head rotation equals quaternion Euler.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go kill the spider for my girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
I was like, I just like slightly heard like, "Help," and then like I see my Discord, she like messaged me like 100 times. I'm like, oh, what the fuck's going on? And then I go into the room and she's like, "There's a demon." I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Um,
I feel that.
I forget what I was saying, but I don't know. I don't
Um,
know. What's the topic? What's going on now?
Nothing.
Oh, let's talk about thumbnails, right? Yeah, I have no idea what actually makes a good thumbnail, but there are.
I think it needs to be simple and like if someone's scrolling and sees your thumbnail, they know what the video is immediately.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
main point of it.
Dude,
Oh,
I
here.
feel blessed. I feel enlightened because I do the same thing Moist Critical does. For all my videos, I just choose whatever YouTube recommends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he's at that point right now, I think, that he's just able to do that and no one cares.
whichever one looks coolest. Actually,
Yeah.
no, there was occasionally I'll make a thumbnail. Occasionally I'll make one. Like if I
Well,
think the video has a chance of actually doing well and a thumbnail might make a difference, then I'll do it.
yeah. Well, here I think this is a good example where, okay, if we're I think Critical is like a really good example of like not giving a shit type like style. Here's one that doesn't work, and I think the reason why Critical's works is because he does have that mass audience, and so it's just like you see him, and it's like, oh, new moist drop, right? But this guy, there's two things. One, his actual like quality is just very, very bad, and then on top of that, he doesn't actually do any thumbnail work. And so I think there's like that mix of like it having a bad thumbnail is only bad if your videos and you don't have like a community to support it. But and yeah, I don't know. And I think the same goes with his banner and like his profile picture, where it's like there's a lot of things going wrong, even though he has it. If that makes sense. Like, if you were to just take a look at this channel, like you could instantly understand why he has low subscribers.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of the thing where it's like, at least at the start, and that's what my kind of
No,
strategy
absolutely. I
was.
think every single streamer, like, you don't see, just because everybody thinks like, oh, you play games for a living, but you don't see what happens behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like, they're grinding.
Yeah.
Like, they're up all night long doing something, like editing or doing something. And when they're not playing a game, they're doing some sort of business work somewhere else.
Even if it's literally
they're
just
grinding.
being on Twitter, just like
Yeah.
talking to people, getting their name out, like finding like what the newest trends are and shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
do y'all see this? Look at the ASMR category on Twitch.
Oh, it's literally just like porn.
Dude, there's
Yeah.
not a single dude in sight.
I was actually, dude, you know what's so funny? This is another video idea I thought of, like getting to the top of the ASMR channel being a dude.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna have to view bot for that one.
Yeah, no, literally. But like just straight getting to the top and just like I don't know, there's like cracking beers open, like just like ruffling like my beard hairs, just like I don't know. But like out of like all like the titty streamers. Oh, there is one dude. Look,
Look at
right
him
there.
staring at you.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah, my
Oh.
boy.
Dude, watch this
Oh,
not even be ASMR. Watch this be some dude just like talk, just commentary.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's in Spanish.
Uh,
Dude, I feel like Twitch should have some sort of like integration in their website. Like if you don't speak Spanish, it wouldn't show you Spanish streamers. I don't know.
yeah, the amount of
Oh, okay, he's doing it for real.
yeah. The amount of like Twitch streaming or streamers that like are German or like from Spain or something, and they have like an English title, so I click it just to realize that it's like a different language. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. Actually, fuck. You wanna know one thing I fucking hated and I think is a terrible fucking idea, for any Twitch streamer?
What?
What is that?
At least if you're like new, it's the fucking follower only chat.
Yes,
That
dude.
shit is so fucking
I
stupid.
think that is stupid.
It is already tough
There's-
to get people to chat. Why make it fucking harder for people?
Exactly. Why do even some of the biggest streamers don't even do that?
Yeah. Or on like there was this one
You don't
streamer,
have to be following them just to chat.
Yeah, well, I even found this one streamer who literally had like 2 viewers. He had a follower only chat, and then on top of that, you had to wait 10 minutes. You had to be a follower for 10 plus minutes. So it's like,
What?
bro, yeah, literally. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I can never imagine doing that. Like, you are making it so hard for new people to come in
Yeah.
and just say hello, which is like the one thing you fucking need as a small streamer.
Yeah.
I was like, hell no, I
No,
am
dude, yeah, I
never.
agree with that one. I've
You,
I've I've been into some channels and I couldn't type or anything. I was
yeah,
like, you, yeah, I think of the same thing. Like, why? No point in you doing that right now.
yeah, legit. Like, I think the only thing I would ever do would be like emoji only chat, like just for like shits and giggles for like 10 minutes. But like besides that, just like let it be open.
Did you ever think about doing something like, uh, I don't know if bits still a thing? Like, if you watch a certain amount of time, you get like those bits, or I don't know, the diamond stuff at
Oh,
the bottom near the chat
yeah.
thing.
I think that's only for affiliate and partners though. So like I can't even do it though right now. But
Oh,
once I if I'm gonna say once I get that, just so we stay optimistic. But once I get that, I'm
you will.
100% doing that, and then like you're literally making them like the stupidest fucking shit. Like,
I think
he-
what you should do, I don't know, if I were to do it, I would do it like kind of like a challenge. Like, if you watch this amount of hours, um, I guess with all the options that you can make, like no matter what you're doing, if you're mid game, if you're in the lobby, or whatever you're doing, if they donate or choose one of the options, you have to like get up and dance or something.
yeah, yeah, that's 100% what I was thinking. It's like,
Like even mid game, like you could be in the middle of a fight, but as soon as that thing pops up on your screen,
you have to,
you
yeah.
have to get up and dance or do something crazy.
Because
Or
like
like, yeah,
people just have it where it's like hydrate and then like for like 10 million play with me, but it's like, bro, you could literally just make them all fucking cheap and then just do like dance, push-ups, show a nipple, like ASMR for like the next 30 seconds, or like just stupid shit, and then like
yeah,
people would just want to like be in there to like be more like, just it'll just be like have like way more engagement, and then like more engagement will just like lead to like better streams, I think.
yeah. It's a stake. It adds a stake to the
The
mix.
shit, yeah. Perfect video too. You could be like play X game, but Twitch chat tries to like
But
ruin it.
chat operates me,
Yeah.
controls my moves.
Oh my god, that'd be act dude. Okay, if you
Yo,
small land,
I'm about to hop on another call with some dude real quick. I'll be back in like a few minutes.
yeah, sounds good, dude.
All right.
Okay.
But dude, that's such a good idea for like
Yo.
What's up, man? You alright?
Yeah. So yeah, you got a channel?
Yeah, nah, I've got a channel, but I haven't got anything uploaded. I'm literally starting out. I want to make a good video for my first video. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Are you starting like from scratch like the
Yeah.
first
I mean,
time, or have you done it before and you're
I'm not
starting over?
starting from scratch. No. I've got. So I'm actually a filmmaker. So I like literally make films. I'm at uni for it at the moment. That's what I was doing my assignment for and stuff. I was editing all that shit. So I hold myself to quite a high standard. You know, I kind of want to make some good videos if I'm going to do this, but I want to do it for fun. You know what I mean? It's
I
like
get you. I get you.
it's something I can do on the side with my filmmaking. That's just like it's fun for me. Like I'd spend my time playing games anyway. Why not record it and edit that as well? Do you know what I mean?
So aside from the games, right? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But aside from that,
Yeah.
what's the goal here for you? For because I'm into film as well. I went to college in America for film and television as well. I only did it for a year and
Oh,
then I
cool.
dropped out. But what's the goal?
Oh well, I write films and I direct them. That's what I want to be. I want to be a director. At the moment, I'm trying to get into CGI as well because that's so interesting. I'm really, really loving that stuff. I don't know why.
What kind of stuff are you into? What kind of movies do you watch? What kind of directors you like?
Okay, so I'll give you a couple. I like obviously we're gonna go with like Guy Ritchie. Do you know Guy Ritchie? He's quite a
I heard the
his
name
movies.
a whole bunch. I don't know what has he made.
One of his recent films is like The Gentleman. Seen that? No, that's all right.
No.
Uh, you know, what are they, Wes Anderson, Edgar Wright.
I like Edgar Wright. I
I
haven't
love
seen
Edgar
much of
Wright.
Wes Anderson though, but I know about
Wes
him.
Anderson's fantastic as well. Yeah, he really is. Yeah, it's the cinematography that I'm really interested in. Directors. That's my main thing. I think, and like, do you know what? And Bo Burnham. I don't know if you've seen Inside, but that's a really good special. I think the lighting in that's amazing.
Have you watch you like Denis Villeneuve?
What's that? Sorry.
Denis Villeneuve or Villeneuve or whatever. The guy who
No.
made Prisoners, Arrival, Dune,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. No,
Dune,
sorry.
and Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, no, he's really good, but I don't know. That's not really my style. My style's a little bit tighter than that. Those are really big scale films. Do you know
Okay,
what I
okay.
mean? Yeah, all right. They're sort of tighter. At the moment. I'm currently pitching it's like a cyberpunk type thing, but not cyberpunk because that's not allowed, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Pitching it as in you're gonna write it.
Oh no! What? So I've done a script deck for it at the moment. So I'm pitching it, and if I get some money for it, then I will write it, and I will write this script, and hopefully take it to Netflix or somewhere like that, and that'd be fucking awesome. But that's what I'm working on at the moment. I'm trying to get some stuff done, but
How much money would
uh,
you need for it?
how much money would I need for it?
Hmm.
It's quite a low budget. That's the thing. It's like a Romeo and Juliet sort of knockoff, if that makes sense. It's it's mostly about the character development, which is why we can afford to like put aside a little bit of cash for some CGI and like some nice prop effects, stuff like that.
What's the amount?
So what's the amount?
Yeah, you gotta have. You go to some film festival, you find some investor. Oh, I'm interested. What's the amount? You know, they gotta know off rip. They have to know that you have to have a number ready.
Yeah, no, you're completely right. I've not got that down at all. I will do that.
One of these days, I did want to make a film production company, but that's down the line.
Good. Oh, that's very interesting. To be fair.
Because I
Kind of
think
what like you're
I,
talking about like A24 stuff like that.
I have no
You ever think
idea,
that?
but
Well,
I've heard of A24, but I think I can market movies really well. I think I could sell them. I can make them pierce certain communities. I think I can make the meme community, hype them up. I think I
meme
can.
com- the meme community.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I can sell a movie.
So we're gonna make a meme movie. Is that what you're saying?
No, 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 no. I can't make the
No, no,
meme community like a meme movie.
no, you can't. That's impossible, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not realistic. No, I understand what you mean, but going back to what kind of production company would you lead? Would you be involved in the kind of films you make, like A24, have a specific style, or would you just
So,
straight up?
okay, it would be like passion project. If I'm already like crazy rich, I got a lot of money coming in. It started with anime because I really like anime. I don't. Oh wait, you got a Cowboy Bebop profile picture.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I like anime, bro.
So, so I want to build an anime studio in the states, in the United States, and
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah.
I want it to be
Do anime.
like complete passion project. Like I don't expect this to last. Like I expect it like when I die, the studio dies with me. It's not like a Disney
Oh,
thing
goes
where
out with
it
you, ship
continues
out.
on. It's like the greatness of like what Bell Labs is?
Yeah.
Yeah, like invented the transistor and all this stuff. but it's like not even they don't even see any of the profits from any of that, but it's like they're gone. So but the cool legacy that something like that leaves behind, I want something like that. So I want to I want to make stuff like Arcane, where not in that style. I mean, that style is cool too, but I want to give like artists a chance. And but this is like I'd want a ton of money to fund this, obviously. So it's down the line. But I want to give like real like people that are just obsessed with it and they don't want to they're willing like I'll give 10 years of my life to make this amazing work of art, you know? Like Arcane, you know with the show Arcane, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like $100 million
like,
budget and like it took them 10 years to make it or 6 years to make it or something like that. But it was like no compromises. And
Yep.
I mean, they can afford it cuz it's
Well, it's
for
like the Avatar films.
yeah. I want to do stuff like that. I want to give people like a chance to like hey, I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how much money it takes. I don't care if you take 20 years to make this. Just make it and I'm not going to compromise. I'm not going to tell you to speed it up. I'm not going to enforce any vision on you. I just want you to make this art. And I started out with trying to do it with anime because I'm like I want to bring back some of the beauty in like the older anime that I watch with like hand drawn every frame there's something new, lots of detail put into it versus like everything now just being done digitally by like a team in China that's owned by Sony and they're cutting costs while at the same time maximizing as much money they can make out of it and it just everything looks the same. So it started out with anime and I'm like I want to make the studio.
You know what? One thing that does actually like break the mold on that, I'm going to say, is Demon Slayer. I can't lie.
Yeah, Demon Slayer is insane. Demon Slayer is insane.
There is no cutting corners on that.
Yep,
I think
yep.
Smash that.
Yep. So that's an example of something I'd love to like have my name on, and
Absolutely.
and I want to call the studio Gaijin Studio. You know what Gaijin is?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So because it's foreigners, you know. So it's Gaijin. I'm playing into it, because it's gonna be like Americans working there, base, and not just Americans. Like I'll take any, but it's like English speaking, but.
Yeah, you got to lean into the American anime.
Yeah. And also,
my favorite animated shows are like Cartoon Network or regular Cartoon Network, fucking Adventure Time, and like regular shows.
yeah. And so that anime side is going to be called Gaijin Studio, but the live action stuff is going to be called High C Studios because it rhymes, because it's the high seas, and it's because that's also where I kind of come from. It's the piracy community. It's the high seas where we're like scallywags, you know, pirating whatever. Like just this is that's what I imagine like a perfect world of film to be. It's like the open ocean and everyone is just out for themselves and we're all like no rules, you know?
Absolutely.
So it's Gaijin Studios and High C Studios, and that's the idea. And I have a note for it with a bunch of different things I want to do and a bunch of different like marketing strategies for like things I could like, oh, if somebody makes this kind of movie in this genre, this horror movie or sci-fi movie or whatever, I can market it in this way. I have a bunch of ideas like that, but no set in stone plans. Just like, oh, if this happens, then like if this thing comes along, then I'll market it in this kind of way. But it's set up for sure. It's like it's in the pipeline. I want to do it.
Absolutely. No, I can imagine it's going to happen, mate. I've got like, I mean, I'm a musician as well. I mean, I play guitar, piano, bass, and like drums, trumpet, and stuff like that. So that there's no limit to the content that I want to make, or the art that I want to make. I mean, I play in bands. I play jazz bands. I'm like a grade 8 jazz guitarist, but like I also fucking play metal on stage with my friends and stuff, and take gigs singing Ed Sheeran songs in pubs. Because why not? It's just now I'm doing film, and that like a lot of my see that's the reason I love Edgar Wright and stuff. It's like all of his films are like
all music.
And, yeah, that's definitely my style. I love music in a film. I love I love the way it all plans out, and I just love the art of everything. It's genuinely like it's a real passion project, and I just want to have some fun, like make some videos. You know, even if it's literally just like some stupid fucking Minecraft videos or something. I just want to have fun with it. So I feel like I could really make it good and just feel proud of myself. And that's what I want to do. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
24.
24, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fair enough. I'm 19, by the way.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
So I've not got that
it's
much figured out.
nah, neither, bro. That seems like a big difference. When you're 24, you'll realize it's not that big of a difference.
Yeah, I know. No, that's what I mean. It always goes that way, doesn't it?
We're all just hustling. That's it.
It's all just a hustle, man. I literally kicked my window in because it broke, and it's now broken even more. I don't. It's really bad.
Wait, so your time zone is what time is it for you right now?
It's literally I'm quite delirious at the moment. I've been working all day, and it's 3:45 in the morning.
Dang.
Or
Okay.
3:43. Sorry.
3:43.
Yeah. In the morning, mate. I've been working all day.
Okay. Cool. So this thing that I put on Discord, like the gaming strategy, basically, the reason why like I put that on there and why I'm trying to do this is like I'm working on a few projects. I could tell you about that too, but like just at the end of the day for me, which is like around this time, right now for me it's 10:44 p.m.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's like I get stressed after working on these projects. So I'm like, let me just blow off some steam. Let me just play a couple games. And also I want to get back into games. I don't play games like that like I used
Oh,
to.
is that why you want to get back into this?
Yeah, I mean, play games for like 20, 30 minutes a day with like a couple people on Discord, talk to them about like whatever, about business, about YouTube, about whatever's going on. And like just have like a little online thing like this, people to come back to every night aside from my like normal group that I just work with, because that's pretty much all I do the whole day is just work on these projects.
Yeah, man.
And so I'm like,
What are the projects, if you don't mind me asking?
right now I'm actually working mainly on a VPN. I'm trying to build a VPN,
Oh, that's cool. Awesome.
and that I think I could take off with that. But aside from that, like just to like relax at the end of the day, just hop on, play a couple games, and then for like 20, 30 minutes, maybe an hour or something like that. And then like go to the gym, come back, edit for 10, 20 minutes, throw a couple clips on YouTube, be done with it and sleep. You know? Like that's what I'm trying to make my like schedule at the end of the day, just to relax.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just want to do this for fun, man.
Yeah.
Just, makes
But while I'm doing it for fun, I'm like, if I'm gonna be playing games, I might as well do it optimally, you know?
Yeah, make it side hustle, make some money.
Yeah. So the strategy right now is,
So you're gonna go for shorts or something like Twitch?
yeah. I mean, if I'm just to collect the gameplay, I might as well also stream it. So streaming the games, I'm gonna go through the Twitch categories, starting from like the low categories, like the categories on Twitch, like you scroll hella far down where people like basically search for the games because they're like legacy kind of games. People want to see particular games. They got like 10, 20 viewers in it. The top streamer in that category is gonna have like 3 to 5 viewers in there. Basically nothing. But
Right.
it's like those people, it's really easy to just hop in their chat, be like, yo, let me play this game with you. Let me hop in your lobby, Let me hop in your Discord. Just play the game with them. And then you monopolize that category. You do that for all the top streamers. you know, after like 3 days, you're a familiar in that category, and then you just work your way up to the next category that's got 30 viewers, and the next one, and the next one. You take a little piece of your audience, and most of the people are not going to stay, but some people might stay, and you just bring the audience along with you and just work your way up. And then yeah, and then that's, I mean, that's the like first phase of the strategy, but then it's like strategically picking what games to play based on like the categories on Twitch that have the highest viewer to streamer ratio. Because like a lot of, I can't stream in like Fortnite and expect to get viewers because
No.
it's gonna be so far down. So it's like there's all these websites, and I got a few of them linked that like they'll tell you, you know, like they'll give you stats showing you like the viewers and the streamer ratios and all that sort of thing. So that's like,
Yeah.
so
that's really
so being strategic about it, because occasionally like a game will pop off and something will happen where some trend will be going on in some game and people won't even realize it, and it'll be like 2,000 viewers for every one streamer in there, and that's like an opportunity, you know. So
Yeah.
the targeting those, that's like the phase 2, and then phase 3 is like crossing high barrier to entry games. So like,
Yeah.
so older games that people don't have access to anymore, or modding games, putting all different kinds of packs on it, playing games that require like an insane PC setup, or
Oh, dude, I want to play Portal 2.
I played Portal 2 like literally less than a year ago. It's an amazing game.
I love Portal 2. It's been so long since I played that. It's like the game of my childhood.
So like,
So good.
also there's, I don't know if you know these YouTubers Smallland and Point Crow.
No, I don't know.
It doesn't matter. They made like a couple years ago. I remember they made like Legend of Zelda content, and they have their own. They work together a lot of times, but they have their own like basically mod makers for games. They have their own developers, and they make these games like they make these mods like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but multiplayer. They have like multiplayer mods, but they don't
Yeah,
even,
that's cool.
yeah, they don't even release it to the public. And I think now it might be released. But back then when they were making the content, it wasn't released. But because people wanted so badly to see it and play it, but they were the only ones who could do it, those videos were getting like 10 million views a piece. And it was just them playing Breath of the Wild with their friends for like an hour, you know?
What do you have as an example for that? Like, what kind of strategy do you have for something like that?
So I'm like, hey, if it's popping off, I'll pay for developers. I'll mod games. Like it's, I have a modded Nintendo Switch already. So
Well, did you say you're a coder, right?
wait, what?
Do you know how to code?
No,
Oh, right, okay. All right.
but I can
could
oversee
you
someone
make-
else who's coding. I can know enough code to oversee somebody else,
Yeah, cool.
and I could do it, but I don't want to. I'll never code again. Honestly, I never plan on coding again for the rest of my life.
Yeah, no. Fair enough.
So for all intents and purposes, no, I don't know how to code.
Yeah, fair enough. No, yeah, that's cool. I don't really. I know how to Python code, but that's it.
Yeah, me too. But I'll get somebody else to develop mods for me, or I'll play, or like some consoles are pretty difficult to mod. So just high barrier to entry games, or talking to the insiders who get games early, play a game before it comes out, you know, just things like that. So that's like phase 3. Phase 4 is playing timeless games. Just there's a lot of games like Mario 64 and things like that, which will always have an audience no matter how much time that passes. Or like Smash Bros. Melee and like games that really stood the test of time. So going through playing some of those, getting that on my repertoire, getting that like just to have, you know, those views coming in from people checking out my channel, and they go like, oh, I know this game. This is a game that I'm a part of. This is a community I'm a part of, and those games will never die. And then after that, it's just playing games I want to play. And that's the strategy. That's the strategy for how I want to play games. I don't really, honestly, YouTube to me is not like a thing that I plan on making the majority of my income on, or I don't really even care about making any income from it. I'm not thinking about that. I just want to enjoy it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, yeah, but I mean,
And I'm gonna try to make it as optimal as possible, but I'm not gonna compromise my enjoyment.
are you looking to make on YouTube though? Like, what? I know you say that you just want to have fun with it and stuff, but like, when you edit it, how's it gonna be? Is it gonna be fast? Sure. Like,
When I edit it, it's gonna be
I mean, what do you use to edit?
Premiere.
You Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did you ever think about switching to DaVinci?
Yeah, a few times. I have DaVinci. I know how to use it.
It's so good. I love DaVinci.
I like DaVinci too. It's just I'm locked into Adobe. I use Photoshop. I use After Effects. Also,
Yeah.
Adobe Media Encoder, like to render my videos, is amazing. It's great because I do a lot of clips, and like that's the majority of what it is. And I could just like find a spot because I can edit fast with Premiere. I can edit really fast now. I don't do any like crazy. One layer. The whole thing is one audio track, one video track. I never even have a second layer. And sometimes I might like do some stuff for like a YouTube video, but like usually it's just clips. Usually that's pretty much all I care about right now, at least. I'll hire an editor later to do better stuff for me, but right now I could just hop in Adobe, and from a 1 hour session of streaming, if I want to get a total of like 20 clips from that's a total of like 20 minutes long, I could literally have it all rendered out in like 15 minutes.
All right. Okay.
Like edited from start to finish and rendered in like 15 minutes. Because I'm really fast at it. I just go in I/O on the keyboard for in and out, and then I have a like keyboard shortcut on my like macro to send it to the media encoder, and then I just render it all at once, whole bunch of clips. So I'm really fast at it, and I do like DaVinci, and I think honestly, objectively, it's better. Especially with Fusion. I think it's called Fusion, right? The node-based, basically After Effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really useful, and I'd love to learn that and get good at that. But
It's also got a literal like it's like a puppeteer thingy. What's it called? It's a stage manager. What is the Adobe version? It is. What is it? Sorry, my brain's gone. I'm so tired. Is it After Effects?
yeah. I mean, I don't know,
Okay.
like,
It's basically got a pre-installed After Effects in DaVinci already,
Yeah.
ready to go. It's like it's like Adobe, but all in one. If you know what I mean. It's actually pretty cool. But anyway, mate, I do need to get off.
Okay.
It has been lovely to talk to you. Hopefully, I'll keep in touch with you. And I'll let you know about some projects in the future. See if I can help you out in any way.
Okay, cool.
Well, cheers, mate.
All right, see you.
See you in a bit.
That's not evergreen. So when you're looking at the Sanguine Knights guy, right? If he gets to the size of Mr. Beast and you go to his oldest, yeah.
I'm gonna be on a call, okay? Okay.
Activity just spinning in circles, you know.
Right? Yeah. No, dude, I'm 100% down, man. Of 100%, yeah.
Yo,
Whenever
what are you guys talking
I
about?
am
Yo, what are you
typically
guys
always
talking about?
free. Uh, the finals. Right
Oh,
now, I mean, we were talking about other shit, but right now we're just talking about collabing in the finals. But yeah, man, 100% I'd be down. And I'm basically free anytime, especially on the weekends. So,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, here, I'll add you on Discord. Um, so I mean, whenever you're free, feel free to message and ask if I'm free, and then yeah, we can play.
All right. I probably got most evenings. I don't know. Depends on
Yeah,
what kind of stuff I
Pe-
end up doing, but
depends on the day. No, for sure,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah, man, we'll make it work though.
Also, you, anybody we add to the Discord server, let's make sure every single one of the people in the Discord server are active. I'm not trying to have even a single inactive person on here, because it like rubs off on the rest of the server, and then it becomes an inactive server.
Yeah, 100%. To be honest, I don't really have that many.
I don't have anyone. I don't have anyone
friends.
either.
The only person I would
Got one
have is
dude
my
that-
Brandon
Yeah, I
guy.
got like 1.3 million on his first video ever.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. But he makes Minecraft content.
Gotcha.
He's always on Do Not Disturb.
True. I mean, once you're that big, I feel like you kind of need to be on Do Not Disturb. Alrighty,
He'll
well,
message back though.
okay, well, that's good. But yeah, man, it was nice talking to you, though. It's
Yeah.
dope to see you, coming from this like stream and saying hi to you here now. That's dope. Sorry, I didn't even recognize you at the start.
I did, yeah. Frog recommended you. I
Gotcha.
hopped on the stream.
Gotcha.
I like it though.
Well, Frog, what are you saying?
What up?
What are you saying? What are you doing?
Right now, I'm just going through my notes. I'm about to go to the gym in a little bit.
Oh, okay, nice.
Wait, so we're all in the same time zone, right? EST?
I'm EST, yeah.
Cool, cool.
EST. Hey, you're going to the gym at 11?
Yeah, dude, it's
Cracked.
it's way better. It's way better late at night when no one else is there.
That is true. Yeah, not having to fight for machines. Or
It's so
benches or
chill.
anything.
It's like I'm walking. It's literally completely empty. Like I'm like skipping, like dancing, taking random equipment, like just messing around. There's no. It's nice. It's nice to have the whole gym to myself. It's like having a dream home gym, but I don't have to like buy all the equipment.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
true.
Well, you have fun at the gym.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign off here too now.
Then
All right.
yeah, I go bed.
Yeah. Well, nice talking to you, boys.
Yeah, nice talking to y'all. That was nice.
Alrighty, well, have a good night,
All right.
guys.
See you.
Peace.
Yeah. And you can like determine your own page rank and stuff and like set your own priorities and have no ads in them. And
I've been thinking about going to a paid search engine.
you
For
should
a while
watch the
now.
video.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, Emily put a lot of work into researching it. We
This
covered
is actually pretty cool. I'm excited.
we
about
covered browser, we covered search.
that. Browser too. Yeah.
We talked about
Interesting.
DNS. We talked about what we're trying to think of what all of the